Let me start this shit. This shit is acting up. I had to jump on.
From the streets to the speakers, let the record play. Stories of hustle, grinding every day. Culture in our veins, we bring that fuego. Turn the volume up, it's time for the show.
We're breaking down barriers, watch us flow.
Yeah, we're the voices from the Bronx, can't ignore. From the block to the globe, we're ready for more. With every word we spit, feel the power grow. Puerto Rican pride, let the whole world know. Every episode a spark, igniting the fire.
Laughs and tears, we share it all right. Brothers in this game, we're ready to fight.
Together we stand, aiming for the skies. Yeah, we're the voices from the Bronx, can't ignore. From the block to the globe, we're ready for more. With every word we spit, feel the power grow. Puerto Rican pride, let the whole world know. From the Bronx, can't ignore. From the block to the globe, we're ready for more. With every word we spit, feel the power grow. Puerto Rican pride, let the whole world know.
Puerto Rican pride, let the whole world. Salute, y'all. I don't know what's going on with this fucking stream, y'all. I think everybody and their moms is on right now and shit, talking about this debate, My shit's going mad slow. Salute to the chat. Make sure y'all smash the like button. What's up? I know y'all seen that fucking debate. We'll let a couple of more people get up in here. But what up, Claudia? Thanks for being early on time. Unlike myself, I appreciate it. Salute to the chat. Salute. Man. Let's listen to some music while we wait. Shit, for a couple more people to get up in here, then we jump on it.
This one real fast. You ready, Sauce Money? Let's go, baby. La la, I know you free, tell you all types of lies. I know they telling you that I'm no good, and I know they saying that I'm messing around with every girl in the neighborhood. But I'm asking you here and now, oh baby, don't pay them no mind, 'cause you're the only woman in my life, and you're the only one who gets my time. You see they telling you that I'm no good, because they're jealous of the love we share.
The tablet don't reset. It's not.
You just wish that they can take your place, and they wish it wasn't you that's there. You got something that they all want. You got a man to love and really care. You got someone that's by your side. Man to love who's always there. You got something. Oh baby, they know that you do. You got something. Oh, something that's special and true.
Salute. Real quick, yo. I don't know why the shit just started doing the update my tablet and shit. it bumps me off and shit, yo. Just stick around, I'll be right back and shit. I don't know why it started a fucking update and shit, right in the middle. But it is what it is, yo. Y'all seen that debate, man? This shit was a crazy one, yo. I don't know if anybody really left on top on this one, yo. I don't know, but we'll get to that in a minute. Make sure y'all smash the like button, yo. Let's listen to some música.
What's up? Man, it would do me a big honor. I don't know if it could happen now, but man, I never had you bust a verse on my show, bro.
Okay. Yo, you want me to do that?
Yeah. Take your time. Yeah.
God
oh my
damn,
God.
word.
So you could. What the hell? Yeah, word.
We got a real DJ too.
What beat you got over there? You got some beats? Slow it down a little bit. There was smoke when the mother's water broke. The doc saw the horns. Oh my God, it's a goat. The nurse cut the cord, got shocked with 1,000,000 volts. Almost dropped him on the floor, but the baby started to float. Umbilical cord turned into a gold rope. Mike appeared in his hand, his body started to jolt. Angels injected him with lyrical dope. Same drugs they gave Hemingway and Edgar Allan Poe. The whole world's raving for the baby, the bell tolls. A crowd gathered round, throwing punches and elbows. Then his mama arose and recited a poem. Taught a hip-hop god, fuck rock and roll. Put his baby in the whip, there was a solar eclipse. Then the spirit came, wrote his name down in hieroglyphs. Breakbeats played, he had a speaker for a crib. She screamed, Jack the Rip, and ignited his gifts. To the parents, he's a legend, to the children, a myth. Here's some first-hand experience of Mr. Smith, alias Mr. Killing every rapper in his radius. Ciphers the stadiums, bars is vibranium. Molecular structure of the nucleus of his cranium. Platinum, uranium, lyrical titanium. In other words, whoever it concerned, if you fuck around with fire, you gon' get that ass turn to ash. True story, I'm walking crematorium, helping rappers earn obituaries from historians. Banging on them, yellow tape and white sheets laying on them. Carved hand tombstones praying for him. Moving the chess pieces like telekinesis. As a toddler, he walked with 2 panthers on leashes. Learned early on where the mark of the beast is. By the time he hit puberty, slicking increases. Slicker than Odysseus on an Odyssey. Intellect is part of me, so pardon me if it's harder to follow me. What does that mean? He's a mythological melanated progeny of royalty, spraying you with soliloquies. Gil Heron with the camouflage gear on. Ignorance is a virus, my ink is the interferon. The last poet, revolutionary with guns loaded. Back to elevate the culture, that's my only motive.
I don't give a shit what anybody say. Your boy LL still doing his thing, yo. Just like your boy Meth, yo. Let's go old school.
Alright, Rap City the Basement, Big Dick, EQ, Method Man, hey, Method Man, hey. Let's go down, check it out one time. Off the top, I guarantee there's no equal. His new album in stores to Count Zero, man, the prequel. You know how we do when me and my crew bang. Been reppin' this kid since he was down with Wu-Tang back in the days. Enter the chamber, 36, Big Tick, putting it down. The dirty mix provide by EQ. Test me and my crews, guarantee you lose. Man, your whole crew snooze. Met the cow standing behind me right now. You know how we do, we keep it moving with freestyle. I'ma step to the right, you blow the spotlight, dynamite. Hey, now, come on and make it right.
Yeah. Mr. Meth, aka John Phenomenon, aka Alicia Keys' boyfriend in the video. Here we go. Yo. Oh, lo and behold, RZA and Meth got another ninja scroll. Man, I injure foes, send chills down their spines like I'm December cold. Never bend or fold like a wallet. Can't call it, won't pretend to know. Wax, put my back on it like a friend that stole. Been in the game 10 years, I got 10 to go. It's the Prince and the Dark Knight, let's begin day, yo. Call me Mr. Low Maintenance. Tell them hoes I'm like a doctor that lost his license. I got no patience, I got time for wasting. If you ain't fam, you ain't relating. These hating hot dog rappers is Nathan without love. Like a stoner without bud, girl, your ass got as flat as a soda without suds. Who got the nerve to think that Meth can't rhyme? Put onto your skull and get it out your mind, yeah. Uh-oh, like Loomy D. If Meth ain't that by now, I'm soon to be. When I choke hold mics, I don't give them room to breathe. I'm just doing me, but girl, if you're fine, I do you free. By now, if y'all know who it be, don't make me tell. Just know I kill a mic like that kid from ATL. If you fail to plan, baby, plan to fail. See, my game ugly, like Sam Cassell, I'm so funky, I can't even stand the smell. Come on, life's a drag, roll it up and inhale. Don't get comfy, I crimp your style like a monthly. Even Demi need more than acting, cause you're to punk me. My spark, just one shot, I clear the block like it's time for 106 in Park. Staten Island dropping your ass, we mean business. My put a shot in your ass like free clinics.
You too tall. Prequel. 0 to hour. That's what's up. The Cal Zero prequel. That's what's up. Hey, left.
Fuck with meth heavy. Matter of fact, we going back to back meth on them. Make sure y'all smash that like button. Back to back meth, yo.
Math throwing punches at the woo. Get serious. Have a spar session versus the iron lung. That's what you wanna do? Looking for credit on methods, you'll see Smiths in front of you. You must be off a bad pit. Stepping on a landmine. I'll bury you in a landfill. That's 2 hoppers they can't find. You done lost your damn mind, or you straight twisted, dog. I'm from Staten. When cops swarmed in, we let them pistols off. When Park Hill had to eat, the street is how I hit them scores. Machete out, I'm a genius. I caught a lick with swords. Blade on your neck. You a legend? Let me say my grace thing. Y'all the new blood? Suckers. Well, this is daylight savings. Time I take ours back. Y'all just perfected our bounce. Keep it a milli math, these stakes too high for checking the count. How I'm supposed to play? I'm a boss. I ain't gotta tote the K. I tell my killer bees roll up on this herb while I smoke a J. Headshot. Now your features all over your projects like Ghost and Ray. Respect a dome. I was popping hollows before he even stepped to John. I'm dope for real. You gonna need a clinic to see what method on. My name heavy, a legend, but you already knew. Your chick be like meth, I loved your style ever since Belly Boo. She shooting a shot, hype. Will your broad send me nudes? Fly to Rex or some Keisha? Nah, she on telly moves. And the game that I got, I have me sliding up in her belly too. This method, baby. I love battle rap and respect it crazy. But y'all really think y'all big on the scene. Y'all should be getting gravy. That cash rule everything around me. Cream head. If playing games is your goal, and I will leave your screen split. I'm repping for my crew, remember we not jokes. Y'all really wanna F with the woo? Rest in peace. Pop smoke, hot quotes, all you need to get respected by the clan. You a stand, driving off a bridge to M, you overstand? And how high did you get? I'll burn the essence of a man. Once these tarot cards was read, man, your death was in my hands. Wu-Tang love the kids. The meth don't give a damn. Stat.
AI3 said Method Man is corny. Yo, chat. Your boy said meth is corny, yo. Come on, B. Ain't nobody fucking with meth in the game right now. Nobody's fucking with meth in the game right now, yo. Matter of fact, yo, here y'all go.
Take over bars down. If you rap about my bro, I'ma slap the shit out you. Since you rapped about my wife, I'ma slap the shit out you. Since I'm feeling pissed, I'ma slap the piss out you. Heard he got that dog in him, I'ma slap the bitch out you. You went to Westchester. That's good shit. My uncle did 23, I'm talking every day. They threw the book at that nigga and he read every page. You was talking shit to Nas, you was talking shit to Dave. Said you digging graves, didn't know it was your own grave. I hate y'all, I do anything to replace y'all. How you searching verse, stealing bars from Kayla Moore? They call this shit a side quest, now we taking side bets. You gon' have to eat this now, but it's hard to digest. I told you shit was getting real, but you ain't have a clue. They asked me why I rap this way, I told them rent was due. Shit, I'm really from the trenches, we don't come with fear. Brody took a leg shot, it's hard for him to hit the stairs. He was a Beanie Single fan all throughout the years. Now when the temperature drops, you feel it in the air. I'm sorry, bro, you can't talk like this. You barely got motion, bro, you can't walk like this. Catch him on a Friday, switching on me, he gon' drop dead. Headshot, I promise you he won't. Get up, Chris. Look, I can do this with my eyes closed. He gon' rap at 8 and he gon' make me raise a 9 slow. I'ma give 6 to a savage, they wanna slide though. Fuck, I look like losing to this bitch. Kifiana, I don't wanna battle these women, nigga you do. I ain't never lied dreads looking basic, going back and forth with women. You was sassy and debating. You should have let those girls do your hair instead of hating. I would expect the college grad to know something about presentation. We got you on the phone, you was talking shit and all that. Then you chose to fall back. Saying you was sick, you needed weeks, I'm stating all facts. Lito, tell me if that ain't a bitch move, then what do we call that? You said you wanted views, you did. Now they viewing you, don't worry. My father's a reverend, he'll do your funeral. Why you think I'm dressed like this? It's a funeral. Please don't fight back, embracing your death is beautiful. You quoted Revelations. I truly think it's odd, cause when the revelation happens, it's nowhere for us to hide. It forces us to come to grips with the truth. Who the fuck you think he is? Who the fuck you think we fooling? He both got degrees, but I came here to school him. You a Cowboys fan, so you should be used to losing. Dog, you a lame. Promise we not the same. I was on the radar, you was on a payphone like pocket change. So I said you rap for food, bro, you can't be nice. Cause I never been that hungry in my fucking life. We don't really got me here doing you a favor. Glock on me with the red laser. And this bitch will have you running through the city like Jonathan Majors. What the fuck is we doing? I can keep going. What the fuck is we doing, bro? You ass, bro. You don't rap as good as me, bro. You never could in your fucking life. We can keep going. No, don't say that yet. Hey, lead up. You know them raps he did up here you thought was fun was from a freestyle that he did in 2021. A whole control verse about rappers from the city, nobody responded yet. Cause they don't know this boy in Philly. Boy, you not fired. Nigga, you just a liar. You barely got a name, that's why they spell it wrong with flyers. You ain't think I knew that. I grabbed a gun to shoot that. His soul took a one-way trip, but his body flew back. This new shit I got a pill popper, it really be cats. I'm friends with your engineer, that's a true fact. Everything this nigga said the weakest shit. I should've told Zach to delete your shit. Plus, if it wasn't for me, this shit wouldn't be out right now. Stop playing with me, bro. I'm really your OG. Stop playing with me, bro. I can keep going. E, should I keep going?
Ooh, he dropped a smack down on this motherfucker. Yo, make sure y'all smash the like button, double tap the screen, yo. Oh, I see they got started in the chat already and shit, yo. Oh, shit. 3-on-1, Trump still won. I don't know, man. I think your boy Trump lost, yo. I think he lost that debate, yo. He let emotions take place and shit, yo. He let his emotions take over. Once he talked about his fucking people leaving his fucking events and shit, that motherfucker got real feisty. Got real feisty.
No. I walk in the club with a stick on me. I smell like a pound, but probably only got a zip on me. I don't tussle with helpers, me, I want to smoke with your big homie. Give him more than a scar on his face, doing worse than they did Tony. Run up on me if you like and watch how I trip. Never deny my crib. If you ain't no slider, then don't try to ride in my whip. Stash box hiding so police ain't finding my blick. Shooters like white girls in scary movies. Don't gotta remind them to trip. 3 hitters, 1 driver, we gotta move quick. Got choppers of oppers who slide on the strip. For all of my pistol, just copped a new switch. And we got snipers with optical grips. And the passport bros for tropical hits. I got your wife giving top in the whip. Stop it, you niggas ain't about to do shit. 10 toes standing on violence. Top down riding on collars. Louis all over my body. Whole car full of narcotics. But I still got the top down. Same day ones from my block round. Still no niggas behind the wall calling shots from the building while they supposed to have the prison on lockdown. Still TTG, I'm still obligated to lay your ops down. Still twisting my fingers up throwing watch now. Still Balenciaga my socks down. Still putting a Rubik's Cube on my Glock now. I walk in the club with a stick on me.
Walk in the club with a stick on me. Yo, make sure you smash that like button, yo. All right, let's see. Just a few. Harris is a bully. Kind man run from he bullied. Yo, listen, he allowed her to get around answering these questions. See, that's the fucked up part, yo. Trying to hold his shit, yo, and try to keep, himself from going crazy. He allowed her to dance around these fucking questions, and she just was playing him, yo. I hate to say it, yo, she played him and shit, yo. She knew once she got under his skin and shit, yo, to just fuck with him and shit, yo. Like, at first, I thought he was gonna fall asleep, yo. Y'all see him dozing off and shit, yo. His eyes, he couldn't even keep his eyes open and shit, yo. Falling asleep and shit, yo. It was looking bad, B. I hate to tell y'all, man. I think she won, yo. I think she took that shit from him, yo. I think she took it from him, yo. Cause she looked calm, cool, and collected, and he looked a little feisty and shit. You know what I'm saying? He let her get under the skin and shit, yo. She won't do another unscripted interview. I know that's See, that's another thing. Yeah, they allow her to go, under the radar with these unscripted interviews and shit. Yeah, they allow her to dance around these shits. Yeah, this is what's gonna happen. This is what's gonna happen.
Hey, you better have that blunt roll when I get out this booth, girl. Yo, Chris Brown, yo, Bus. What y'all thought I was gonna jack you too? Yes, sir. Hey, you crazy, nigga. Let's go. Yeah, you see a nigga pimping and I tell all my chicks, give me bread, give me bread, give me bread. I'm a real sharpshooter with the pen. Yo, medulla oblongata get rocked like Ben Grimbo. Yeah, nigga feeling kinda cocky. I alone from a hellin' on the broccoli. Never fold when you put me in a hot seat. Big bro turn a rapper into chop me. Anytime a nigga rap, I got a quotable. You better let him know I'm not approachable, but I'm affordable. My mic portable, raising the bars on the totem pole. Chicks with big tits. I hit the cannabis and leave me stiffer than a mannequin. Never scared, playing solitaire while you panicking. Call me the Pope, selling weed in the Vatican. No shenanigans, let me show you how to win. And I put on from a city, never drinking on a Henny. I ain't fucking up my kidney, dynamite like Jimmy. Give you more like Demi, cover shop, making people guinea pigs for the pennies. This a movie, nigga, I should win an Emmy. Got the lights, camera, action, smoking in the winnie. I'm a boss, you a mini. This a boom like Benny, and you really wanna know what's next? Let's go. This a hobby when I'm body in the track. Little niggas be seeing when comparing to the Mac. You can smell when gorillas in the jungle habitat. Kick Capri, I got a lot of weed, nigga, bring it back. Your side piece, gotta smash it. Jack Boy Beats, my nigga, hashtag it. When I'm on the West Coast, I get the wax and dab it. Jack Boy Beats, bro.
He says, yeah, I mean, we never had a female president and shit. I mean, I don't really think that's gonna make a huge difference and shit. You know what I'm saying? To be honest, I don't think, man, female is not gonna make a huge difference. If they stay in a business and shit, they stay in a business. Motherfucker gotta respect them. That's why I kind of wish Michelle Obama was running. I don't think anybody would have fucking challenged Michelle Obama. Harris, she looked like she's the type that she could get flustered and shit. She looked like she'll fucking cry in the corner somewhere and shit. I don't know. What up, Cat? See, we lose. I think it's lose-lose and shit. To be honest, this whole shit is lose-lose. It's lose-lose. I don't know, man. Let's see. Small meth. Told you, meth's still doing his thing, I see it. I mean, the chat is pretty down the middle and shit with the Trump Harris shit, I don't know, he made a couple of funny, like, when he said he was gonna send a MAGA hat and shit, that shit had me dying and shit, like they threw little shit in there left and right and shit, little jabs at each other and shit, that was funny and shit, I don't understand though how the mics were still on. Didn't they say that they was gonna pause the mics and shit with a pig? Pause the mics in between and shit, mute the mics. I don't know what's going on.
Loops.
What, man? Yeah, man, you gotta come up with a better picture than this, man. You gotta do better with this picture, man.
What's wrong with
Trying to
that?
scare the people off and shit, We got good Muslim people that watch us, This is a family channel.
This is a family channel right here. This is a family portrait. What are you talking about? This is the Joker with Harley Quinn. I mean, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Listen, the chat. If you feeling this picture, let me get some fires up. You know what I'm saying? This is how we gonna solve this.
If y'all not, put a thumbs down and shit, You think that's a good picture to just be chilling on a panel and shit, You know what I'm saying? Don't you want to know what he really looked like and shit, Even though it ain't that far off, I'm telling y'all right now, it ain't that far off from that, Dump Trump forever. Bradio smooths it all out.
All right, I'll change the picture. I'll tell you what. But first, let me see if anybody want to vote first.
I don't know. I don't see anything, but I feel like it's a thumbs down, I don't know. I just feel like it's a thumbs down. Juno?
Here you go, Joe. Here you go, Joe.
There you go,
Top.
What up, Grace? What's going on? I'm starting to think Maine's in the witness protection program. You see this shit? You want to put his picture up? You seen the debate? Did y'all watch the debate?
Listen.
We watched it on the last stream together. They the same people. Trump ain't never been a Republican. He got y'all fooled. He told white trash what he tell y'all, I'm only running Republican because these stupid people over here believe everything I say. I could kill somebody in the middle of New York and tell them I didn't do it and they'll believe me.
Yo, that motherfucker's the puppet master, yo. He's the puppet master.
Listen, I'm gonna say this, man. Like I always say, we need to get all of these older people that have been in these politics for so long. We need to get them all out of here.
Yeah, but we need somebody in their place. Who the fuck is running? Like, where's the young people at?
Right now, I'm speaking to the younger generation, bro. Y'all need to step up. We need everybody sit here and talk about boo-hoo. We need the younger people. We need some leaders. That's the problem. There's no leaders in this generation. Nobody want to lead. Everybody want to duck. Everybody want, when somebody tell the truth, somebody calls you crazy. Somebody calls you narcissist. Somebody, like, come on. Like, we need the younger. This is why nobody feels with either choice. Whether it's Trump, whether it's Kamala Harris, it doesn't matter. Like, nobody feels safe. Even if it was Joe Biden, there's nobody there that's going to lead us, and we need the younger. I'm speaking to the younger generation, man.
We do,
man.
But they've got to pick their leader instead of letting the media pick the leaders for us. Because if they pick the leaders for us, that's going to be the rap industry.
Yo, listen, yo. Hey, I would take a rapper over fucking both Trump and Kamala.
Listen, we have wrestlers as senators. I mean, come on, man. I mean, let's.
We have actors that's presidents and shit, so it doesn't matter.
That's because Hollywood and the White House is synonymous. They run together.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's always been actors.
Absolutely, yeah. Absolutely.
And,
Crisis.
the last leader that the people picked was Martin Luther King, but after that, they picked the leaders they want us to follow. They didn't pick Martin Luther King. The people picked him. He was a real.
People need to step up, yo. This young generation, yo. Where's the leaders, yo? Where's the Martin Luther Kings of this generation, yo? You know what I'm saying?
They getting killed.
I mean,
they getting
about it, where was it? Our generation wasn't too many leaders and shit. Like the leaders is falling over.
We got one Chapo, but don't nobody like him because they don't think he could win. Cornell West.
I'm so fucking shocked that nobody's back at Cornell. Like, that shit blows my mind. You'd rather go Harris than fucking Cornell? Like, this is a fucking genius and shit, yo. Like,
nigga. He like in debt and everything. He like one of us. Like, we want to
afro, man. He got an afro. That's all you need and shit, yo. That's how you know he real shit. He wears a scarf all year round, yo.
You know.
That's how you know he gangster, yeah. I ever seen him without a scarf, yeah.
I don't understand how this man traveled all over the world, teaching folks and giving all kinds of, and broke. Y'all do know that they tried to attack him about his taxes. And he said, well, I'm on a payment plan. Next question. He said, I went by the law. If that don't sound like me and you, I don't know who that sound like. That sounds like somebody I want in office, somebody that understand me. I know you understand me. You on a payment plan. You know exactly what I'm going through.
Shit, bring Bernie Sanders back from the dead and shit, yeah.
Yeah, but hey, Bernie Sanders, when he was making leeway, it was Cornell West that was him what to do and what to say, how to get the people.
See?
That was Cornell West.
Yeah, I don't understand this shit at all, yo.
Oh, Pink Rose, you can write him in. He got the right in. He got the right in legit now. But it's a few states that he gonna be on the ballot. I think 17 states. That's all.
Look at this comment here, yeah. I'm about business more than politics. That's why I'm for Trump, yo. What fucking business is he bringing this shit, yo? What has he brought? Business wise, this shit, like what part of his business background is showing right now, yo? Like people use that as an excuse, but fuck that, yo. What is he currently utilizing that was from his business background? Nothing. Firing people and shit, yo. That's it.
Nothing. He trying to cut Japan out of it and bring production back over here. But Walmart don't work without Japan. I mean China, and China don't work without Walmart. Everything you got in Walmart comes from China.
Everything would be 10 times more expensive, yo, if we did USA. Everything American, made in the USA, yo, everything would be 10 times more expensive. Why? Because we greedy, yo.
For real. That's why I don't like universal health care unless it's free. I don't want the Democrat universal health care, because if I don't buy your health care, you're going to charge me $1,500 at the beginning of the year on my taxes as a penalty.
Yeah.
I don't want it if it's not free. Don't guarantee me affordable health care, because then when you take over that industry, now you make the prices what you want to make them. That's a monopoly.
Yeah, that's, let me tell you, everybody preaching for that shit, until what happens, then they gonna be, you think you paying high prices now?
Yeah, wait till they monopolize it.
This fucking lighter right here is gonna be like $8 and shit, yo. You know what I'm saying? $8 for a lighter and shit if it was made in the USA, yo. It's just the facts, That's why people send it overseas, because they could get it for a cheaper price, Else everything would be made in the USA. Like,
and think about it. Think about it. If they privatize, if they ever someplace privatize the mailbox industry, people won't have to go through the US to get shit no more. You just get China direct. A bunch of people do that now. That you see on TikTok selling shit, they China direct. They order it in bulk.
Yeah.
And they opening shop on the internet. They don't have no warehouse no more. They get all that stuff in their closet.
China owns all of us, I hate to say it, They damn near own everybody and shit, They about to take over Africa. They about to take over the whole Africa. Watch, Little by little by little by little and shit, They gonna take over Africa, They already own a big chunk. And
the Africans got backing, because look what the Africans did. They done put, if y'all didn't know what was going on in Niger and Gabon the last months, they put the French people out. They don't want no more colonization, so he gone. They just told the United States to get out.
They need to. It should have been years ago,
They just put the United States out of Africa.
Listen, bro, they got numbers. You know the saying, you roll with Rush or you get crushed. They got 1 billion people on that continent. They outmatch.
But they the most raped continent out there and shit, Like, let's keep it real and shit, They've been they've been jacked for their resources for years on end and shit,
And they talking about they want us to come back home, come to Africa. Man, they taking them people going over there and they living in Africa. And since you're American, they doing it like they would do it. A soda that'll cost them $1 gonna cost you $4 just because you're American.
Yep. Yeah, listen, they committed genocide in their own people. They committed genocide in their own people out there.
And I'm not hey, look, I'm not against immigration at all. I think everybody should get to live wherever the hell they want to live. That's me.
Yeah.
But if you think about it, all of our presidents have been immigrants. Ain't none of our presidents been from here. George Washington wasn't from here.
Listen, if your people's not indigenous, if your people's is not indigenous to this land and shit, y'all all foreigners.
I'm telling you.
You know what I'm saying?
President 2028. I'm going independent.
Dude, I'm with you.
It might have to. I think, I'm not even gonna lie, I think somebody big is gonna step up for the next half, I think people's getting fed up and shit, I think they see what's going on. They're gonna I'm predicting that Harris is gonna win, I'm predicting that Harris is gonna win.
There's 3 people I want y'all to look up. The Harrison Group, look up for the Western Goals Foundation and the Council for National Policy, and you'll see that neither Trump or Kamala is making any of the calls that they're saying they're going to do. All this shit was wrote down by these groups that actually write the agenda.
What up, Evelyn? Yeah, I'm with you.
Well, and that's what Trump calls the shadow government. The shadow government, the ones you don't see.
Yeah, I listen, I don't think, man, they both play for the same team.
Oh, man.
I think right now it's just egos that they fucking fighting for right now and shit, Just to have their name go down in history and shit, That's all it is and shit, yo. The rest of that shit in between, all play for the same team, yo.
I can't call Trump a Republican when he says that, and then he turns around and tells Hillary Clinton, "I gave you money." I've been giving money to the Democrats my whole life.
Yo,
so now I'm a Republican all of a sudden. I'm gonna give you all. Hold on, wait a minute, Chapo. I'm gonna give you all my money now. I can't stand you. Do that make any damn sense?
It's the world we live in and shit, yo. To be honest, I fucking hate you. It's $4, yo. We live in the upside down. This is what I'm telling you. We living in the upside down right now, yo. Like, I don't even understand what the fuck is going on, yo. What scares me the most about Trump getting in office, even though he keep acting like he has no part, is that Project 2025 shit. Like, that shit is crazy, man. Just the little parts that I know about. I even dig deep in that shit, yo.
Chapo, the Harrison group wrote that agenda in 1984 when
but they trying to implement that shit now, yo. They trying to
fucking they wrote that. Hey, y'all, they wrote that agenda back when President Reagan was the president, y'all.
Yo, Rodrigo, what are you talking about over here, yo?
I don't know. Oh yeah, Chapo. Side note, I gotta go check. But remember that chick last night?
Yeah,
that's her.
That's one. Which one?
That's the one that's getting sued for sending people on fake dates. That's her. I don't know how she found you, but that's her.
I don't know, but she wasn't gonna get nothing for me either which way. Shit, yeah. So.
Talk about something. In order for us to get a date with her girls, it take we gotta be making $300,000 a year. Man, you lost your mind. If I had $300,000 a year, I wouldn't need you.
Exactly. But my thing is, if you fucking with people that's over 300,000 a year, you wouldn't be on YouTube with us chilling and shit.
I'm telling you.
You know what I'm saying? She was funny, she was cool, but if she would have started talking like trying to send bread, anything like that, nah.
No.
Udis.
What's up, New Zealand?
Blanco, New Zealand in the building.
Yo, Joe, you hear me? What up? Salute. Y'all can hear me?
Yes, sir. What's going on, man?
What's up, Frank?
Yeah, what's going on, Rice? Light, what's up, Joe? Salute everybody.
How's the seed, dude? How's the seed?
He's better now, man. He's been taking, they give him steroids for the lungs. He had a bad cough, like a respiratory thing. He had, I don't know, it's crazy. You know, school season is flu season, so that shit happens a lot with them.
Every time, yeah.
Every year, bro, I go through it. And that's the worst, you know, to be in there. You know, my son's nonverbal, so it's hard for him to diagnose what's wrong with him or for him to explain what's wrong with him. So I got to go through it like a computer and troubleshoot, you know?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Well, I'm glad he's better, man. For real.
Yeah. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it.
Of course, yeah. This one.
Yo, Light, what's poppin', Light? Right, what up? Yeah, I was watching it, man.
I'm chilling, bro. One day at a time, man.
Bless
I fucked up my leg, man, bad, bro. I had a fucked up accident, bro.
Just don't get caught up on those pills, you know what I mean? We should be fighting. We going through the reversal of the opium war, you know what I mean? China's getting us right now, so be careful, man. Don't fuck with them pills.
They ain't talking about no opium war. If this was a crack war, we'd all be in jail. They giving these people free rides and everything when they get them hacked.
That's something they should have discussed more about. You know, the influx of the opium, the fentanyl coming in the country and all that. You know,
they barely touched that shit.
They nipped it.
Emergency, y'all. Utah's in a state of emergency behind that.
They nipped it, you know what I mean? And they even got to a point in this country where now they're having people who have Narcan accessible, even if you know, just to be ready to help somebody who's in distress of going through that situation. And it's crazy because slowly but surely it's not just in the dope, you know what I mean? It's in everything. It's being put into your weed now.
My bad.
It's being
just
put,
had
go.
That just on that Narcan shit, like we just had a student and shit in the high school and shit over here fucking OD in school and shit, and one of the teachers had Narcan and shit available and saved his life and shit, yeah. So they try to make that like a household mandatory type of thing and shit. You know?
It's kind of fucked up to say, you know, but I mean, Chris, but you know, it's you saving his life for him to go back in 2 weeks in the same place, you know what I mean, with someone else and do the same thing in another spot. Like it's kind of like a, you know what I mean, it's like, I guess they found a way to grab the money from it, you know what I mean? Because the war on drugs that's just been the war before wars, right? And then now what we're dealing with is the war on information, right? We don't even know what's fact or fiction no more.
Man, anytime they announce a war on something, they making money.
Right, exactly. Well, the warmongers, neocons, they love it, and it's always a war, spiritually, mentally, or physically. There's always a war.
Oh man,
always.
As soon as they said it's a war on drugs, that meant that we finna make a lot of money. And they knew the drug dealers won, because for every drug dealer you bust, it's 7 more blooming.
Well, this is a good way for to go through with the whole crack epidemic that we had to go through in the 80s and into the late 90s, right? This is another way of breaking up the households, keeping the kids out of the kitchen table and keep them in their social media tablets and all that, and you know, outside and worrying about having new sneakers and shiny jackets instead of having fucking, you know what I mean, some kind of vocabulary to where they can articulate what they really mean.
Listen, Frankie, check this out, bro. They closing Comstock Correctional Facility in November because there's only 40% filled with inmates. So what that means is that a lot of people ain't going to jail, bro. You understand what I'm saying?
It's because
hold on, guys.
But you gotta understand, they also a lot of the shit that they were putting people in jail for, they giving them tickets for now and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, they bring the charges all the way down that they don't even have to put them in jail. It's all about the money at the end of the day, you know?
Now listen, you're right? They changed the law. The problem is, you crippled the justice system. What that means is that you don't need 2,000 COs in the jail so now you cut the workforce. So now people are out of work, bro. So people
I could see a sentiment, like, not to cut you off, I apologize on your bill, but real quick, when you said about the workforce, we know that those people in those prisons, especially like Comstock and on places like up north, there's the most corrupt of the corrupt. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like a society within that maybe they're doing it for other reasons. I can't say that it's right or wrong because I don't know where you get your news source from. It could be biased. You understand me? It could be.
But listen, the reason why I say that is because they got 5 more jails that's on the chopping block. So since 2000, they done closed over, I think, anywhere from 30 to 40 of New York State prisons. What that's saying is that there's not enough inmates to keep these jails open. So they
I don't believe that. I don't believe that though. Like, I don't believe that.
Hold on. I'm out there. I'm gonna see if I can pull it.
Hold on, let him land, Joe.
To say the same shit, yo. Like that sounds.
Let him land. Let him land. Let him land. He's on the runway. Let him land.
See if I
He's hovering. He's hovering.
You're running out of gas, sir. Co-pilot. We need to come in for a landing.
They changed the laws here in Texas so that they can get more criminals because, again, the penitentiary in Texas is a slave state. The penitentiaries are falling in because ain't nobody going to jail no more. So they introduced 51 new laws.
Let me say something real quick too. Like, you got to remember that if you don't have papers, you're not considered a citizen. You're not going to get jotted down in probably that statistics or that sense, you know, that census of jail and prisoners because you're an immigrant, you know, and there's probably a whole flux of immigrants that came here on the first day and got locked up for doing something because, you know, we in a fucking New York is a Gotham City type shit. Like, you can make one move and you get locked. They'll plant some shit on you, you know what I mean, if they had a bad night.
Yeah, but listen,
I'm not saying you're wrong.
If you say that crime is down and all that, if you say crime is down and they, to the point that they look at the closed prisons, that sounds a little crazy and shit, yo. Especially up north, especially in New York and shit. And this country has the most jails and shit, yo, than any other country in fucking in the world, as far as I know and shit, yo. So like, it's always employment for them, yo. They always could just go to another jail, yo. I don't think that motherfucker is like out of work like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but then think about it though, right?
It's in between, maybe.
Jail, right? House. Let's say that they house, right, 2,000 inmates, right? It was filled up, right? That means they got to build new beds, right? Number one, right? Number two, I'm not saying they can't do it, but you can't take on 2,000 COs all in one jail, bro. That's like, put it like this. When I worked at Starbucks, bro, right? They closed 5 stores. They wasn't trying to sprinkle us around the other stores. They wanted to cut payroll, bro, because they was trying to save money. When it comes to saving money, that shit goes out the window. The problem is there's just not enough. People's gonna lose their jobs, bro. Like, hold on, I'm about to
wait, hold on before you play that real quick, because I just add on to it. Pink says they don't want to close them. They are losing contracts because they can't beat the jails up like they used to. I can understand that too, right? But the thing is, with this, 2 things I'm gonna say. One is, when was this article, this news report posted, right? Because this could help persuade elections by saying, "Oh, crime is down," or we, you know what I mean? We're able to put money into this area now. That's why we can't account for these funds. Like, this could be a lot of other things attached to this. While they, you know what I mean? Like, that's how it works.
And like you said, are they including the immigrants in this and shit? You know what I'm saying?
Right. But go ahead, play it. Like, my fault. I just wanted.
This is from 7 months ago. So
all right, see, so it all could fall into the debate right here with saying crime is down, and you know what I mean? Like, they had that little argument about other countries are worse right now in crime all over the world than I mean, here the highest crime rate all over the world is not no crime. Like, you know, maybe it could be going to that favor. Maybe. I'm not saying it is.
Governor Kathy Hochul calling for changes to New York State's correctional facilities to save money. NBC5's Benny Nazai joins us now with what the plan calls for and the reaction it's getting from local lawmakers.
Is that shit?
Benny.
Right.
Cutting costs. Governor Kathy Hochul says closing up to 5 New York State prisons.
Yo, it's cutting off in and out.
Yeah, I thought I was shipping this shit. Yo, this shit is choppy than a motherfucker.
Already speaking out against the plan.
Yeah, like, it's choppy, bro. He's like,
sound like robot this shit.
We need to talk about within our correctional facility.
Sound like that nigga put Adderall in his coffee.
yeah. Wait, is this shit a fast forward and shit?
That nigga glitching right now in the Matrix.
Online. And grow your business with Wix e-commerce.
The Cuomo administration's plan to shut down 3 state facilities has brought praise from some.
It's going in and out, right? Or is it me?
Yeah. It's choppy.
Like, it's not good. Like, it's not good.
You got a bad connection. It's not, you know. Fuck your videos, yo. Fuck the videos.
And community supervision has
exist. That shit sound like a robot, you know, chopped up and screwed and shit. Yeah.
But on the real tip though, you asked me about that debate real quick. I think that it was biased. I think it was highly biased. I think that it was 3-on-1 in my opinion, right? And she was already informed on the questions, or even had an earpiece, and she didn't deter from it. She didn't get into her emotional impulse bag because Trump was trying to. Hold on, wait. You asked. Hold on. Let me ask. Wait, hold. What? You asked me my opinion. This is just my opinion, sir. All right, I'll keep it to myself, sir. I'll keep it to myself. Go ahead.
3-on-1.
Sir, you asked me my opinion, and I gave you my opinion. You
carry on, sir. Carry on.
Sir, I'm not a peasant.
Carry on, sir.
I don't do as told, sir.
Don't carry on, then.
Your Highness, bring in the justice.
Fucking 3-on-1. Get the fuck out of here, yo. Just because they wasn't letting him fucking run amok, yo.
Why are you so mostly invested in my opinion, though? You see how you get? That's what.
No, you immediately out the gate said some bullshit. I just had to stop it, yo. Like,
wow,
I just had
my opinion. Listen, what is an opinion, Joe? What is an opinion? It's opinion based. It's not factual. It's my observation. It's within my observation.
I let you get
no, you emotionally invested in what I saw. Oh man,
because I think that's bullshittery.
It's bullshittery. It's my bullshittery. Let it be my bullshittery. Everybody has a fail of side.
Your bullshittery, bro.
Everybody's perspective in life ain't the same, bro.
I get it.
All right, so why are you so emotionally invested when I said there's 3-on-1? If you look at it, the question that they stopped Trump. Listen to me. They fact checked Trump almost 11 times. They didn't do it once to her. Right, they cut him off when he answered and had him to re-ask him the same question again after he answered it like 3-4 times, bro. Are you serious? Look at it again, man. I'm just telling you what I observed. I'm talking about just watch it. No, don't try to get me in no gotcha moments, nigga. No, we ain't doing that.
I'm just saying, you mean like when he was talking about like the debate, Haitians eating the fucking dogs and shit like that, yeah?
Nah, that was funny though. I ain't gonna lie, that was hilarious.
Yeah, he died. He even brought that shit up.
Eating your pets, that's gonna be a cool watch. They're gonna have memes on that shit.
Because there was a story about this shit going around, but even the people that was telling the stories like this shit.
Somebody said they had on videos the Haitians was eating the dogs. I never seen it. I don't know nothing about.
I haven't seen the video, but I heard the story.
But we're in the age of AI, man. I seen
Springfield, Ohio, or something like that.
Yeah, I seen the gang member shit they were talking about, but I don't know about if that's true now. I'm not too much invested.
Yeah, I seen the gang member shit, yeah. But the Springfield shit, I ain't seen no video on that shit.
That was hilarious. You said they're eating your pets. You know, that's gonna be
yeah. And that's fucking funny because I literally just heard that like 2 days before and shit.
Yeah, that was hilarious. He called Kamala a Marxist, knowing that her father preaches that shit, and then she just couldn't even say nothing. That's what I meant. That she wasn't emotionally invested because her just being like, you know, she would have snapped like, oh, not, you know, like the head whopping type shit. You know what I mean? But she kept.
That's what he wanted. That's what they wanted.
Well, listen, what is it? It's political theater, right? It's a theater, my nigga. It's not who's right or wrong. It's who's the loudest and shows out, nigga. This is like YouTube. They don't care about the facts. You got to just make me be happy inside. Say some shit I want to hear. You know what I mean?
Yeah, what he say? Yeah, I was gonna give her a MAGA hat and shit. Yeah.
That was hilarious. That's beautiful. That's content.
Yeah. You can tell you're a funny dude on the low. But
you could tell you hate him by the way you responded to my opinion.
No, because I think that's bullshit. 3-on-1 and shit. I don't think so, yo.
So you tell me that dude, whatever his name is, Mark, whatever the first guy, the moderator, was not really biased. Are you serious? You saying that? He was.
No, I think that he just didn't allow Trump to fucking just, you know, say whatever and shit. Like with that shit right there, he fact checked. It was like, yo, that wasn't a true story.
How many times did they fact check Kamala? And she lied.
But she wasn't saying nothing outlandish.
She
this motherfucker be like, we're the great, we're the best at everything. We're the best. I mean, we got the numbers. The numbers are the best.
Did she answer about the borders? Did she answer any questions, Joe? Did she answer about the borders?
She did. They allowed her to dance around all them shits, yo.
Say that again.
But whose fault is that? That's Trump's fault, yo.
I didn't hear your answer. I didn't hear your answer, sir.
I said they allowed her to dance all around the fucking questions.
You know the mics are muted, right? You know when one is speaking, the other mic is supposed to be muted.
But it wasn't because they were both talking shit.
Wasn't muted first. Listen to me, I'm telling you, bro. I watched it. Her shit. She was the first one to try to get in there with it. And Trump shut her down and said, "Listen, it's my turn." Do you remember that part?
No, because what he was doing, he was using what she used.
Wait, listen. Do you remember the part? Yes or no?
Yeah, but he was using it in the context of her. She used it against him.
It's a healthy debate, Joe. I'm not right or wrong, you either, man. I don't care truthfully. I liked it. It was theatrical, it was content.
You know? Yeah, I don't think neither one of them really came up really and shit. But I think once she fucking poked him to the point that he started reacting and shit. She had the upper hand.
That's what old Biden wants you to feel. You know that?
Old Biden?
Yeah, old Biden.
I wish old Biden. I wish bring Obama back. I wish they could bring Obama.
Obama lives vicariously through Biden. Nigga said,
I think Michelle is running the whole show, yeah.
Yo, the nigga said, sleeping at 4 o'clock.
Rolling. He said Biden don't even know if he's president right now. Nah, he don't even know. He said y'all just put him out like that. He don't even know if he'll wait.
I got one right here. This is what she should have got. She should have got her bag. The nigga said, and Joe Biden doesn't even like you. And she come on, doggy. How the whole world looking at you? The president that they voted for don't even like the vice president, but she's there.
That motherfucker said. He said he'll end the war in 24 hours and shit, yeah.
Yo, he can say everything, bro. That nigga say he got beans that are grown to a beanstalk and he'll kill giants. I don't care what you say. We know that
huge. It's a huge tree. This tree is huge. It's the best tree ever.
All they doing is supposed to pump hopium, you know. As long as the people believe it, then they got it. You know what I mean? They just pump that hopium.
Yeah. Once she started talking shit about his number, like his fucking speeches and shit, and how people be walking out on him and shit, yo. That shit triggered him, yo. Because before that, he looked like he was about to fucking fall asleep. He was looking like Sleepy Trump in that motherfucker.
Nah, he was staring at the moderator. I like that nigga. He was staring at the moderator. He's like, go ahead, nigga, say one slick question. Because they were feeding her talking points within the question, if you analyze. That's the same thing they did with Hillary with Bernie. I'm telling you.
But he's funny. The video, one of the videos I saw Trump when he had one of his first rallies, and there was a lot of black people there. He said, I can't see all the white people because of the light, but I see all the black people. He said, then he started sounding like an old Negro hymnal, talking about we done came a long way, haven't we? We done came a long way. Nigga, if you don't get your ass go down low,
I used to fuck with Trump before he decided to capitalize and try to capitalize and go with the racist motherfuckers and shit, yo.
Yeah, he's.
Because I don't think that
listen to me. I respect the racist who's in your face with it than the nigga who's behind your back with it. I'm just gonna tell you that straight up.
But
I respect it more than what cards is on the table. Hell yeah, we all.
Hey y'all, I ain't never heard a white dude tell white people I only ran Republic because you stupid white trash people over here believe everything I say. I ain't never heard a white dude tell white people that before.
That's the thing, right? Look at the irony. We went from having a president that we don't know what he was gonna say next to have a president that we don't even know.
There you go. That's what's scary. You don't know what the hell gonna come out of his mouth.
Joe Biden be mumbling, nigga, into the. That nigga be looking space cadet on the stage, bro. Joe Biden.
Trump be making him. He be making them faces.
Trump be bullying them niggas. Trump used to
bully Jeb Bush. Random faces and shit, yo.
Yeah, when he bullied Jeb Bush, I mean that shit wasn't hilarious, my nigga. Come on, son. It's theatrical.
Yo, he looked like he be trying to pump motherfuckers and shit out of low and shit, yo.
I don't condone racism in no way. Nobody in this panel condones racism, but we're saying what is
I don't think he's racist.
Like stereotypes, it's kind of racist, but they're kind of factual in a way too. You know what I mean?
Stereotypes is funny.
I think he's selfish. I don't think he's so much racist. I just think it's all about him. Because all his lawyers in jail. Michael Cohen had to tell on him. Think about everybody that's under Trump. They always get in trouble. He walk around here free. That's kind of like the nigga that you hustling under, and you wonder why the police keep busting your ass every time he's getting your boss.
Right.
You can have Giuliani, right? I'll give you Giuliani.
No, that is a fucking fact, right? He's the big boss of the mafia. He plays that shit like a mafia game. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
He probably just sit in his shit. Yeah.
Think about it.
Yeah,
he got a fake cat that he pets because he's like a germaphobe.
Yeah, think about
He's like the dude with the Iron Man from Inspector Gadget and shit, yo.
But you know what's funny though? We could have at the end of the day, it don't matter who's president. They already had that Project 2025 set for, so it didn't matter if he won it or not. It was already put into place. So that's that argument about Project 2025. It wasn't just the Heritage Foundation wrote that, right? Even though it came from his campaign, it was written by the Heritage Foundation. Regardless who was president was going to have to go under that. It's going to fall into place just like the Patriot Act and everything else. All that shit's going to be implemented.
Don't the Heritage Foundation has ties to the prison system too?
Yeah,
probably do. Yeah, industrial military complex, all that.
Yeah.
And we're in the fourth industrial revolution.
Yeah, Vanguard, BlackRock probably got stock in that shit. You know.
Yep. And this all come from the military. We're in the fourth industrial revolution, y'all. The fourth.
Oh man, this shit is getting crazy, man.
But like I said, I'm with Chapo. You young folks, y'all need to get mad enough, but we older. Y'all need to get mad enough and just overthrow the whole system and start over.
But
they got the young folks. You know what it is, Rice? They got the young folks all into estrogen, soy-based. Niggas is worrying about fashion more than, you know what I mean? Like, you got dudes out here doing love games and popping balloons to find, thoughts, and like they got the men so mixed in their head that everything's reversed now. The women are out there being independent or doing what they want to do, trying to get that Skrilla, whatever it is, OnlyFans, whatever it is. They don't even need it. These dudes is out here trying to find, you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy now. It's a lot of energy, a lot of estrogen.
Yeah, look, they got the motherfucker. Either they hitting the kids bad, either they turning gay and shit, or fucking they got them allegedly. They getting them hooked on drugs and shit, Now they old junkies and shit,
They said about hundreds of thousands because of what's going on in the school system, the education system. About the hundreds of thousands people are withdrawing their kids. And then it's 17 states that'll pay you to homeschool your child like you a teacher.
Yeah, I didn't see that report about in Craigslist about the Democrat Kamala. Oh, not Kamala, I'm not gonna say that, but there was a post in Craigslist that they were paying people from 18 to 26 to hold signs for 5 to 6 hours. They're giving them $20 an hour The whole anti-Trump signs. Did y'all see that?
Yeah.
That's crazy,
What?
man. What type of dirty politics are
I'm
they
like,
playing?
where do I sign up? Yeah, I'll do it for both sides and shit.
I'd have both them niggas on
I had
both
the double-sided shit. As soon as I clock out, I'm flipping the sign around.
That's like the nigga who holds the Statue of Liberty shit.
Walking right across the street and shit, yeah. Sorry, guys, gotta go.
I'm not gonna lie to you, nigga. My kid's gonna eat tonight, though. I was out there holding an anti-Trump sign. Fuck it.
But that's why I think Trump is a master manipulator, because he had Bannon, which tied to racism. He had him in his office at first. No sooner than he got in his office, who's the first person he fired?
Who's
Bannon? Okay, I got your base crew. I don't need you no more, nigga. You go sit down somewhere.
Out of all of them, who wasn't into racism besides probably Obama? Who wasn't into racism? You know what I mean? That's the game. America's built on racism. You know what I mean? Like that's the biggest stock.
Telling people, man. I tell people all the time I'm racist as shit. I was born here. I can't help it.
It's kind of like it's in the water in America. You know what I mean? It's in the water in America, bro. For real.
Everybody's racist. I don't care what people say. We're racist as shit.
Racist. I think we all got like bigotry in us a little bit and shit, yo.
Hell yeah.
We all could be narcissistic.
Come on, man. You're not gonna give a girl that's unattractive the same attention that you're gonna give a girl that is attractive.
I mean, the stereotype shit, like that shit is funny to me. I see that shit as funny as hell. And shit,
you know what it is, though? It's all, like I said earlier, it's all perception, right? Because you might see a shy girl and then your interpretation is that she's conceited. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's the way you perceive it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's, without racism, they lack superiority.
Hey, Glide still trying to get his video going.
Well, yeah, but racism was introduced. Really, they did it again right after the Civil War. LBJ, right after, not Civil War, after the Civil Rights Movement, LBJ, he's quoted saying in speeches saying, "Look, if I can get," and I want black people to listen to the second part of this. If I can get poor white trash, somebody to feel better than, they'll empty their pockets out to us. That's the rich getting richer off the backs of people that think they're better than somebody else. And then he turned around and said, if I can get niggas, and he said niggas, if I can get niggas to vote Democrat for 2 generations, they'll do it for 200 years. And niggas are still voting Democrat.
Yeah.
Now, Lyndon Baines Johnson said that, and he was the president right after they killed Kennedy.
Yeah, he was. That was the fix was in with him.
Yeah, that was a mob.
They had like 8 presidents or 8 like top seat politicians sitting in one room watching the news to see if he makes it or not. Do you know that they got a picture of that shit? Like George Bush and all these niggas sitting in a room like looking to find out if he makes it. Yeah, that's crazy.
I don't know why they already know who it is.
They know Joe Biden would have been at the beach.
Yo, Joe Biden.
Wrong. No, he said y'all wrong. Y'all just kicked old Joe Biden out of office, and then you don't even know what he's doing. He don't even know he's not president no more. He don't even know if he'll wait.
Yes, we can have Bernie's pictures and shit, yo. All 3 of them sitting down with their eyes over him and shit, yo. Sunglasses on and shit, yo.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's just gonna be crazy. I'm telling you, yo. That motherfucker, I don't know, yo. We need proof of life, yo. What was the last speech he was at, yo?
I can't. Pink Rose, I hear what you're saying about civil rights, but I think it was the illusion of inclusion, because they didn't give us the textbooks and say go back to the hood and learn. They said you got to come to our schools where the teachers ridicule you anyway.
That was deep, my brother. Say that again. What was that? That you just hit a bar right there. The what?
What's that? The illusion of inclusion.
Oh my God. Oof. That's deep. That kind of gonna stay with me for the rest of my life. Like when I heard colonization of the imagination.
It's colonization of the imagination.
Yeah, it was the illusion of inclusion. We were never considered. They just said, okay, well, the world sees us acting a damn fool. Now we got to let these people come to our school, but treat them fucked up when they get here.
Well, it's in the Constitution. 3 of them articles is based off of racism. Like it just protects the rights for slave owners. You know what I mean? Like and I got it written down somewhere. Three statutes that are in there that it's in the Constitution. You know what I mean? That I think there was a dude named Garrison something, but he used to burn it on the 4th of July. 4th of July, burn a copy of the Constitution and telling people he was from the South. I think he was from the South. I don't want to freestyle, but
that sounds some shit from the South.
Yeah, he used to burn it every 4th of July. And Frederick Douglass went against him and told him that, you know what I mean? Frederick Douglass wrote a poem or something called the 4th of July. And explaining how the Constitution was good for people. But Garrison, I think it's called Garrison's View, if you look it up. He was explaining how the Constitution protects slave owners.
That's all. That's the only person it protects. The free man. It had nothing to do with a slave.
You need your own show, Loco, man. I'm telling you, you got a lot of information to share, yo.
Already, Pete. Already.
Each one thing with shit that don't matter sometimes, and later on in life, like I don't know a lot of much, but I know a little bit of everything.
All that shit matters. Information, yo. Information, motherfucker. No matter what it is, information is always good.
When my mom and them was growing up and they was in an all-black school, they didn't have a class that was, you know, where you just had one what they call that when the kid's bad and they send them to that one classroom where they sit in there all day.
Detention.
Special ed.
Oh, that's for the slow motherfuckers. Yeah.
No, not the slow ones, but I'm talking about the bad ones. You know, they got that one class. If you're too bad, you go in that class.
Yeah, that's alternative. They call it alternative.
Well, I went to a school. I got kicked out of my school freshman year.
Alternative school too.
That shit fun as hell, yo.
They link that to the prison pipeline. They link that to the prison pipeline. So they call that. They say it ain't nothing but hold themselves, so they get ready to send these kids to jail.
Right. So I heard one time not too long ago that by the 4th grade they could tell how many times you're being out of the system.
Already.
Yeah, listen. Line your kids up. I could tell you what they're gonna be in the future. Yeah.
But you see what the problem is. Hold on. Oh, go ahead.
The funniest thing that is poor white trash is finally realizing that they're niggas too, and that's why they gonna tear that White House up if Trump don't win.
That's what the whole fentanyl epidemic is showing them, right? You see what I mean? No matter how much money you got your son and whatever silver spoon in it. He's out here cooking baking soda on it. That don't matter no more now. You know what I mean?
But I'm telling you, man, I think they gonna. I'm telling you, because I heard a guy was talking about. He was like, look, they gonna try to disqualify Trump, and they know that, so they gearing up for a civil war. All I know is I'm black, and I ain't got shit to do with that. If y'all fight,
that's crazy.
When I kill another black person, that's black on black crime. When white folks kill each other like that, that's war.
It's a disagreement. It's a disagreement.
Yeah.
Everybody else is genocide.
Yeah.
Listen, man, Puerto Ricans, we just sit back. I don't know, man.
I'm gonna be kicking it with y'all.
We just over here.
Yep. The Civil War jump out. That's between white.
Go ahead, do what you do. I'm like, yo, Blanco, you want to go play some handball while they handle that? Yeah. Shit, yeah. Yo,
So
man, you did?
She's not a citizen. I believe she's a citizen. She talks about her mom a lot.
But she's trying to use the whole immigrant shit, poor mom shit, all the struggling mom shit or whatever and shit, That's all why she's keep bringing up her moms and shit, That's all it is and shit, Is she know that she really don't have a real credit on the streets, What you saying?
I was gonna say this, and I lost track, and I just remembered that one thing that this problem is that there was a disconnect in the communication, right, from every generation, right? Think about it with us and the older heads, right? Then there's a disconnect with us and the kids now with the drill music and the spinning on the ops, you know what I mean? And they don't even have the same kind of language as us where we can articulate themselves because their vocabulary is limited now, right? They're using emojis and stuff. They're using acronyms and stuff. They don't even have the same kind of, you understand, comprehension. So it's off. Like, even if you're talking to them, you looking in their eyes right after you finish talking to them, let some shit pop up. Like, you know what I mean? That shit's gonna go right out the ear. You know what I mean? Like, they're not. That's what it is. It's not a community. Remember, it was a village to raise a child. That's how I used to say it. A village to raise a child. They don't do that no more. Yeah, they don't do that no more. These young kids be feeling like, oh, the old lady in the window's a snitch. Fuck Miss Garrison. You know what I mean? Fuck, and it becomes a thing now with the enemy. But in reality, that lady in the window saved our lives many a time, right or wrong. I can go somewhere and if a lady knew my mom, she'll tell me, you better get your ass back over. You know what I mean? She'll whip my ass personally and bring me my mom. You feel me? Back in them days. They don't do that no more. You see what I'm saying?
She'll tell you the boys looking for you, right? You know the boys looking for you.
Yeah, right. It went from where we got introduced to social media and now everybody became anti-social so seriously. Like, it's almost like a topsy-turvy thing, right? Like, when people sit 4 deep in front of each other in a party and everybody's looking at their phones. You in a fucking party and everybody's looking at their phone.
At the club, I see that. Motherfuckers at the club on their phone and shit.
And people get on me all the time about that. You didn't take no pictures at the party. I was having too much fun.
That's what it is. Yeah, you're right. Because back in the days, we never took pictures or recorded. We wasn't with that type of shit. Now, if you're not
think about that,
they think you lying. Back then, it was like you snitching on yourself, nigga. You gonna incriminate yourself.
Yeah.
I never think
about going nowhere around the camera. You got a camera out, you in trouble. We ain't going shit around no camera.
If a nigga even walked out holding his camera facing you, you felt the way like, hold on, nah, that's different.
Yeah.
If you ain't a
fan, what y'all think about this statement right here? Yeah, it says, "Hear me out. If we bring back segregation, it would be impossible for the white man to hold you back." What do you think about that?
Yeah, but it's a white man's world. It's a white man's country, right? Like, you got to be somewhere else.
It's a white man's world. They don't The only way we get rid of white people is if we stop using their money.
Joe? Of course it is. What do you think? It's not obvious. You think
if we stop using look at it like this? All right. These people are in power based on finance. Most of the time, they finance things off the back of the people. You know what I'm saying? That the people decided to if it goes to segregation, where the white people fuck with the white people, black people fuck with black people, so forth and shit, and they start spending their money in their own communities and shit, the shift in power is going to change immediately.
It's already tribalism, though, right? It's already tribalism, right? We all into our own little things and we stay with our certain niches. We don't just venture out.
It's not as unified, We're not unified out here.
I think it's the information that they benefit off of. I don't think it's the finances that keeps them in power. It's the control of the information. Because once you learn and you know better, you do. You know. They say you know better, you do better. Right or wrong? So it's the information that's so serious for us to try to get that. And then now what they do is they oversaturate it and they think that they got these TikTok videos thinking the whole world in 2 minutes now. You feel me? You know all about the Illuminati and the Freemasons and 1776 and 7/11, 1492 from a TikTok video. Like, you don't even do no due diligence no more. So it's the oversaturation of the information is what's fucking rotting the brain. So where people become a false sense of, of everything, entitlement, ego, whatever it is, you know what I mean? In my opinion, the oversaturation of information is what's hurting us. And then the lack of information is what keeps the rich rich. You know what I mean? I mean, the control of information. My fault. I'm sorry.
But the information is being falsified nowadays with this new AI shit.
Now it's easy. It's more. Look, we're all distracted, right? We all distracted, right? We don't know what the fuck we're watching. We could watch a hurricane in Japan and think that shit was real, and it could be from fucking Lionsgate's films. You see what I'm saying? Because the way the shit is so good now, we can't even tell the difference from reality of virtual reality, or or the metaverse, whatever they call it. You know what I mean?
Man,
your eyes will play tricks on you in this shit, boy. I know you got to have a different kind of fight.
They can duplicate your voice, your likeness.
Yeah.
Every nuance you do right now while you're rolling a joint, they could put that shit into an AI robot and it'll roll the blunt the same way. I would think it was Joe doing that shit for real.
Yeah. It'll be much quicker though.
But let me ask you something. Do you think that AI software is programmed to be racist?
Can you add on to that?
More like bias more, like where if someone who, I guess the programmer already says, like, they don't want to, like how we were raised with the Christopher Columbus story. You understand me? It was almost indoctrinated, right? And then when we started opening up and started hearing things, we started finding out the truth about it. You think AI is going to be able to keep people in those kind of stories with the Christopher Columbus shit and all that? Like, I mean, everybody goes to Wikipedia and believes the first thing they read on Wikipedia, right or wrong.
AI gets its imagery and sounds and everything else from the ultimate database and shit or whatever and shit. Yeah. So as long as that shit is updated, I think the AI would stay updated.
What database? Like the whole history of the world and
the
like
whole fucking internet, to be honest and shit, it's pulling from every fucking source possible because they make these things instantly.
Is very nasty. Like there's a dark web, there's everything. So this shit is disgusting.
Yeah.
Dark web,
So
AI, robot.
They pulling, Like, you fucked with AI before, like, within a fucking second and shit, they got whatever you asked them for, It's crazy. Damn, I got bit by a mosquito or something on my fucking head,
You gotta get that herpes.
Mesothelioma.
Mesothelioma, son.
AI is a bad mother's mother. That's all I know. It might take out a whole bunch of industries, the music industry.
Yeah.
I tell you, in the future, the people that we're gonna be going to, the oracles are gonna be the hackers because they know how to unprogram that shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Those are the people right now who are the richest off of Bitcoin and are hiding somewhere in another country. You know what I mean? Because that time when the dark web was going on, that's all they used was Bitcoin. So the niggas had 200 Bitcoins before Bitcoin was even $1,000. You know what I mean?
Now they gazillionaires and shit.
Now they everything, but they hiding. You know what I mean? Because they've been knocking niggas off with that crypto shit. You know what I mean? That's like reconsolidation of wealth. You know what I mean? They bring it back into the economy or whatever they put in their pockets, whatever.
That shit probably bounces to 142 accounts before it hit their real account.
Well, that's the thing, it's decentralized, so they can't even, it travels so many different ways, it's probably hard to trace. But I mean, who creates it could do all that, you know what I mean? Like it's not hard for him. He made the shit.
All the motherfuckers used to pick on in school and shit, that's them motherfuckers right there,
You know what's crazy?
All the computer dudes and shit,
Yeah. I'm telling you, my best friends from now on is blurs. I mean nerds that are on my side.
Listen, I told my daughter that shit.
Street nigga is not gonna get you nowhere. You trying to be with the coolest nigga on the corner, that shit ain't gonna get you nowhere no more. You're gonna be in
That's
the
system. What I said. I told my daughter that shit at an early age. I was like, nerds are bosses,
Yeah.
I was like, that whole trying to be cool shit, class clown, all that shit, not worrying about school and shit, You're gonna be a worker, These nerd dudes that's carrying all their book bags and shit, I mean, all their books in their book bag and prepared for everything and shit, Those are the people you're gonna be working for. Those are bosses,
I got a question for both of y'all. You think the chances of being an entrepreneur were easier in the 80s and 90s or now?
I think now. You could take a pack of pencils and put it online. Now you're an entrepreneur and shit.
That's true.
Back then, he had to go door to door and shit, You know what I'm saying? Or business, person.
But that's the thing, though, right? Is it quality or quantity, right? Because right now I could put that pack of pencils and that shit don't have no lead in it. The erasers don't even erase good. Or I could bring it to your door and show you this eraser works and sell it and have you buy 20 of them right on the spot.
Or not. And now you wasted 30 minutes and shit.
I mean, if you a hustler, you a hustler. Remember, I told you, niggas, send me that pen. Whatever you got in your hands. That's how you know a nigga's about it when he could do that. If you sell socks to a nigga with no feet, you a bad nigga. You know what I mean?
Well, man,
they gonna be wearing them shits as mitts.
That nigga be making the best snowballs in the winter. I'll tell you that shit.
Recycling my jokes, B.
Come on, we went through this already, yo. That's like live 136. You can go in 30 minutes off.
That's the best shit ever. I don't know, I think Eddie Jobs with that AI shit, Eddie Jobs and computers right now, you killing the game, You need it in every aspect for every company and shit. And now these hackers is trying to fucking hijack companies and hold them shits ransom.
They are hijacking banks and all that.
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta have a super geek in your squad, Like to prevent that shit from happening, you gotta have some top-notch people and shit,
How many people in your whole life, Joe, that became an astronaut?
But never, ever.
Nobody. Not even somebody I knew that knew somebody. I never heard of a nigga in my life being an astronaut.
Never even went to a fucking astronaut camp or anything. Like, hey, I'm going away for the summer to go to NASA camp.
It just don't happen in the hood. You know? You don't have a nigga from the Bronx being an astronaut.
Man, who's that?
That nigga be telling the truth. Like, that shit is fake.
I mean, anybody on this motherfucker, yo. You know an astronaut, yo? A real one?
Nobody in here can say they know an astronaut. I promise you that. You probably know a doctor before you know an astronaut.
Yeah. That doesn't exist. Astronauts doesn't exist, yeah. That's a made-up job, yeah. That's an actor.
I think you could become a president before you become an astronaut.
Yeah, for real.
That was the punchline.
Yo, you heard about some shit? Yeah, I was watching some shit, yo, that these motherfuckers, yo, found an ocean in the middle of the ocean, like another whole ocean, in the, like under the water and shit. You know,
Seen some, like an underwater lake. They call it, right? The underwater lake.
They know they're talking about a whole another ocean. Ocean.
You know, up under I can't quantumly picture it. Like I can't see an ocean and then see an ocean and then an ocean. It has to be land and then the ocean. You know.
That's what the argument was and shit, yo.
That's crazy.
So
I've seen a lot of weird shit. I've seen like there's a part in the middle of the ocean somewhere where it splits up and the water becomes dirty or darker, and then like, but it's like divided perfectly. You know, there's a line with the boat.
And the other water, whatever shit, don't mix and shit, just stops right there.
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a wonder. That's a man.
I think 97% of the ocean is all salt water. You know that, and I think that's crazy.
I hate that shit, yo. I hate going in the beach water, yo. I love going to the beach, but I hate the fucking water, yo.
You never had sand in your sandwich?
I've had all that shit. I fucking grew up going to the beach, man. I fucking love
just making sure you was that section.
I hate the water, like I said, yo. The fucking salt water and shit. Ugh, that shit's disgusting. It's like you feel that shit on your skin and shit.
That shit be having your eyes crusty. Like your eyes be feeling like you was on a motorcycle for 2 days, nigga.
Yeah, yo. Fucking blood pressure's up and shit, yeah.
But you got a badass tan though, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do tan pretty good.
You come out that bitch looking like a full done penne, you know what I mean? Crispy, everything nice.
One day, yo, the first day on the beach, I catch it, yo. Boop, right there.
I get that Donald Trump tan, you heard?
Yo, you see they're not dyeing his hair bright orange.
I ain't gonna lie, son. I be looking at his ear every time, like, how did they do that to us? How did they make us believe this nigga got hit with shrapnel, whatever, fragments, a bullet? He don't have no scar tissue, nigga. Nothing that
that motherfucker said he heals fast.
Yeah, that's that reptilian blood joke, allegedly.
Yeah, for real.
Nah, it's funny, right? Because you know, if you take a picture of 6 months ago and put it next to that ear, the same ear, bro. I think we need to have Eargate.
Eargate 2027.
Yeah, I think we have an Eargate 2024.
It's gonna happen, yeah. It's gonna happen. Somebody's gonna TMZ or somebody's gonna dig into that motherfucker and made a whole special on that shit. Yeah.
Yo, in the future though, they're gonna be looking at us like we was crazy, you know that? At this period in history where we just got the boom. We got the boom. Well, I'm saying though, back then it was all hard earned. Niggas used to hammer nails into framing, building houses. Now you got guns and arrow air. So you know, I was like, we got so much easier with technology and became so much fucking, I don't want to say dumber, but almost like, you know what I mean?
Lazy, yo.
We devolved. We should have went up with it. You know what I mean? Yeah. I feel, in my opinion.
Yo, we don't fucking even gotta open a can anymore, yo. They got pop top.
Bro, niggas is talking to their refrigerator. Niggas is talking, you know what I mean? Like niggas, Alexa turn the lights off. Like that's crazy.
You don't gotta fucking spread your mayonnaise no more and shit.
I can't lie to you though. You cannot lie. When you couldn't find a remote or the battery for the remotes, that shit would piss you off all the time. Right or wrong. You know, when
now you can just use your phone as a remote, you know.
Now you don't have to. You can talk to the fucking TV. You know what I mean?
For real, yeah.
Yep.
That shit is like you said. Was it Wally when they all became fat and they was lazy in space? That's a real cartoon.
I suggest everybody watch that shit.
That shit is deep, man. I watched it my kids mad times. I watched it my kids mad times. Nigga found one plant, bro. Say the whole word. That's crazy.
It's life.
Yeah, that's crazy, right? Because there's so many. I went random with it, but it's random. But there's so many different, like billions of different species, right? From microscopic to macro. And then they say that this is the only planet that has all that.
Nah, I can't believe that, that we the only in this whole solar system and shit, this whole galaxy and shit, we're the only planet and shit, that has life on it. No way possible, No way possible, And you think we really occupy this so-called Earth that they showing and shit? This huge fucking Earth. You think we completely occupy this shit? Yeah.
No, they know that. They know that it's not completely occupied. Once I heard a scientist say that they know that they can take everybody in the world and put them in Texas and they'll all fit.
You see this shit? Yeah.
I heard that too. They say everybody can have their own little 1-2 family house in Texas, and that's how much land is. But that's crazy when you hear that shit, because you like, damn, we should tenement buildings, niggas is 30, 30 apartments on top of each other, and we fucking there's so much land like that's crazy.
It's greed, man. Greed keeps us like this and shit, These people in power and shit, greed.
I mean, that's the crazy part. I mean, when we look back in history, like, yo, y'all just couldn't get along. Like, niggas, like, y'all had everything, cars, gas, electricity, cars, and y'all couldn't get along.
How would we be in charge for water,
Bro, how's it illegal? How's it illegal for you to collect rainwater? You know what I mean?
It's in different states. Yeah, you get in trouble with shit.
Because they always say that we don't know enough to make sure the water is good. They always blame it on safety.
Yeah. That's a good reason, though. That's a good excuse. But I'm sorry, I'm thirsty. I'm drinking.
Already.
I seen these hiking crazy motherfuckers drink their own pee. They're gonna tell me I can't drink a puddle.
Well, if it's still water and shit, I wouldn't drink it. If it's flowing water, you might have a better chance.
Yeah, but if you thirsty and you in the woods and you pee and that's all you got, you're gonna drink your pee. I seen them niggas. You can't do it all the time. You can't do it a lot, but you could do it one time at least. You're gonna be fucked up.
I'll be fucked off because I'll throw that shit back up, and now I'm super dehydrated.
I got diarrhea now. My tree. Yeah. 3 vultures watching me, then niggas right next to me.
Any minute now.
That dumb nigga drank the piss, Tom. Give me a couple hours. You look over to the next tree, there's another nigga sitting there who did the same thing. He already gone, he's bones.
He's like, I think that's the worst thing to be. I would never want to be just stranded in the middle of nowhere. Like I've been lost and shit before, and that shit is kind of scary and shit, But imagine in the middle of like the fucking woods and some shit like that. Like everywhere you turn is nowhere. Oh shit, that shit would be fucking nuts. Middle of the desert or some shit,
I'd rather be lost on land than in the sea at all any day. The sea is different. The sea does not care about nothing, nigga. The land you could learn the land. You can't learn the sea.
Yeah, man, but it be them little things that'll take your ass out like a fucking spider bite or something.
Like a sprained ankle in the Rocky Mountain.
Oh, you all sprained ankle, you done, son. You done,
That shit's crazy. And you sprain your ankle, you can't even fucking jog on that. You can't do nothing on that shit. That shit hurt.
Man, they watching your ass. Yes.
You sitting there, and there's a bear in the night. You can't even run from this nigga or something. You done, nigga.
I'll be running up. My whole ankle and shit.
I think the adrenaline will make you just run on it anyway. I think you just take off. Because there's a saying, right? You don't gotta be faster than the bear. You just gotta be faster than the nigga you with.
Yeah, for real, They sleep on me too and shit. You know what I'm saying? They don't know I'm a fast.
You want to brag with niggas? You start pulling. You trying to kick the back of your leg.
You gotta do what you gotta do. Every man for themselves. What is a bear,
Yeah, I've seen some crazy videos. Niggas be in their tent and they hear some shit sniffing and they look great and that shit be so humongous. Yo, a bear is ferocious, my nigga. This is kind of trees. Everything is crazy.
The craziest shit I seen, on TV is this dude was eye to eye with like a king cobra, You know how big that motherfucker is? Like,
yeah, I don't fuck with snakes. I'm not scared of them.
Oh my god.
I'm not scared of snakes or spiders. I'm scared of spiders. I don't fuck with spiders, my nigga. I'm just
I'll fucking step on the spider real quick and shit,
Nah, I'm talking about if it's on you already. If I see it, I'm good. I got a warning. But if you don't see it, it just drops on you, nigga. It's over. Like those brown recluses from down south. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, you don't want that.
That shit's a disgusting bite.
We got a lot of black widows.
And this thing, you can't even feel it until it actually swells. Yeah, brown recluses, like they bite you in your sleep. And you don't know, you just get this big knot on your wherever you got hit at.
You got a pus ball, like a big pus
ball. And then it's all poison, so you can't like dig it out yourself. You have to go to the hospital and they got to dig that shit out.
Fuck
That's crazy. And it might, if it goes in your blood, you fucked. You know what I mean? They got a snake called a 100-step snake. You only get 100 steps before it hits the bloodstream. If you don't get to help within 100 steps, you're done.
Man, I'm leaping, in these steps.
As a fact, I'm sitting down like, yo, carry me.
Yeah.
Y'all niggas run, hurry up, man.
I was like, what?
But nature's bad. But nature's bad. But I think man kind of like through history, we kind of learned the land kind of better than the ocean. We still don't. These niggas got boats that still be sinking right now, getting tossed up, loads and $1 million of cargo and everything because the ocean, destroying them shits, boy. And then you think a boat is big, man. You think that boat can sink? That shit's humongous. That shit's like 5 buildings. That shit don't matter to the ocean
at all.
It's just like crashing waves too. Not even the shit that's in the water, Just by the water itself, be taking it out,
Yeah, I'm that nigga. I watched Carnival cruise ships sinking and people flying off to the sides and pianos rolling down. I've watched stupid videos like that, like boats sinking and people in the waves, and that should be crazy, man. I don't want to be caught in that.
Yeah, thank God I could swim and shit, but still, it's only a matter of time till you get tired and shit,
Yeah, swimming don't matter.
Now you fucking shark food and shit,
Even if staying in the water too long, you get hypothermia. At least outside, nigga, you could bury yourself in the dirt. You could do some things, you know what I mean?
And then you fucking in the water that you can't drink.
That's the biggest desert in the world is the ocean. You know what I mean?
You fucked, yeah. My plane go down, they gotta be on land and shit.
All right, my plane go down. I'm fucking, man, this I don't know what to do. I wouldn't even be on a plane, first of all. I've never been on one, so I'm good.
You ain't been on a plane?
You ain't never been on a plane?
Hell
man,
no.
it's the best feeling in the world. It's like you're in a big Cadillac.
Till you hit some turbulence and the wing fly off.
Chances that shit is nowadays I don't know shit.
Hey Joe, after all that Boeing scandal shit, I don't give a fuck no more, man.
That's what I'm saying.
I want 4 mules and a fucking chariot.
Yeah, I would if I could drive, I'd prefer to drive and shit.
Yeah,
I'm with that.
But most of the time, the fucking
you float on your back till you look like a seal with that shark that's swimming around you for 2 hours.
Exactly, shit. That's what I'm saying. You screwed either which way, You find some shit to float on, something's gonna hit that shit and knock you off that motherfucker. You done.
You'll be a bad motherfucker, get lost in the woods, and you come back talking like wolves and bears and shit. You like the Lion King, you like the Jungle Book.
You come back with all type of furs and shit, You
gotta come back like a man in the jungle. You got tiger teeth as a necklace. Like, what the fuck? You doing? This nigga's the warrior now.
They're like, we here to rescue you. Nah, I'm good.
Yeah, right.
Think I'm gonna stick around for a little bit longer and shit.
He got a dart gun. He's blowing darts and shit. This nigga's modernized. He's comfortable.
Yo, he chilling, That's all you need is a good dart gun.
I hear that shit. You inhale the wrong way and that bitch go down your throat.
Oh shit, you fuck. You try to take a deep ass breath.
And you don't even you got all the monkeys looking at you. Like, what are you doing? They dancing.
Nobody can help you and shit. Wilson looking at you like, damn.
Yeah, Wilson was the man, right? Wilson was so inspirational.
When he lost Wilson, I almost cried.
You cry when Fee Willie jumped over the fucking rocks. Don't even lie, nigga.
He touched his belly, man. It was magical.
It was such a profound moment in history. Oh shit. Hey, funny nigga. That's how you know we some revived niggas though, cause we went from presidency and Kamala to jails to bears, snakes, spiders. Nigga shit we covering all the
real life shit.
That's a fact.
Yeah. Let's ask Kamala what she gonna do about these spiders.
Shit, you know what I'm saying? That's a good question, man.
So come out there and step on these
fires. Well, Oregon fires always happen every year, just like the tornadoes and the fucking like them shits already. They know California fires always happen every year, but
that shit is still going on right now, yo.
Yeah, it's worse.
That shit burned like over 100 and something fucking acres.
Some of the fires we had recently experienced in a couple of like years. I feel my personal opinion, them shits was set on purpose because it's easier to clear land like that than to have to rent crews and excavators and So what they do is they'll clear it and then they'll give it 10 years and nobody buys. They'll buy the lot and then they'll put smart cities in it. That's my opinion.
I think that's what these natural disasters that's taking out these places and shit. You know, these. In my opinion, I think that these are fucking man-made natural disasters and shit like Katrina.
Hold on, man-made natural disasters. Oh, okay, like harp shit. Yeah.
I ain't want to try. You know, I ain't want to
Oh,
shout
my
that much
fault.
sympathy and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Talk about bait.
I want to single nobody out and shit.
I'm snitching.
The first real fire I went through when I was living in California, it was started by a dude who put it. He tried to put he thought his cigarette was put out and it wasn't.
Oh shit.
Because it's real dry out there. Like in California, you gotta go to the moon to smoke. Like you can't even smoke in public where I was at in Temecula. Like I was walking down the street smoking and the cop pulled me. He was like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Shit, walking to work, smoking a cigarette. What the hell is wrong? What's going on? You can't do that." I'm like, "What?"
Wow.
He's like, "Yeah, you got to go to the designated smoking spot." I was like, "The designated smoking spot while I'm walking? What the fuck is what?"
You gotta take a 5 minute.
The bike lane and shit. You gotta walk the bike lane when you smoke.
That's crazy. 25 niggas walking down one lane smoking a cigarette. Like what?
With ashtrays every 15 feet.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. The world is crazy. I'm telling you.
Shit, when I was in Cali, I didn't give a fuck about nothing.
You know what's funny too? I believe Trump when he says this is that they all laughing at us. You know, when he said that, you know, like world leaders are laughing at us right now. I believe that shit so much in my heart.
You see, Putin, he's talking about he was voting. He was
because he knows if Kamala stays in office, they're gonna keep funding this proxy war, and they're gonna Russia's gonna eat off it. I heard, I ain't gonna lie, I went down a rabbit hole. I don't even want to get into any channel. Yesterday, oh man, this shit blew my mind, bro. But it was about World War II. That's all I gotta say.
Oh, it's coming. All this shit is coming.
Well, it's not even that. It's what General Patton. It's what Patton said about World War II, and I'm just gonna leave it bland. I'm just gonna leave it included. He said we fought the wrong enemy.
Yeah, but I found out that the same people that funded the United States funded Hitler.
Oh shit! Well, we got don't say the H word, man. The H word is crazy out here.
Oh yes, sir, yes.
But
you see what this said a tiger escaped from the zoo in Mexico is now roaming in Texas and shit. You better watch out.
That's crazy.
Yeah, imagine you look out.
It'll be some farmer. Let me tell you how this is gonna happen. It's gonna be some savior white dude that's gonna go out here with a gun and they're gonna try to kill him and corral him and be the superhero.
Nah, he's gonna be a dead hero and shit, yo.
Nah, they're gonna use this shit like the Harambe. They're gonna make this another Harambe. Watch.
What you mean?
You don't remember that gorilla that grabbed the kid and they shot him?
Well, you already know, yo. Yeah, I mean, this shit is gonna attack something, yo. Something's getting attacked, yo. Whether it's a person, a pet, something's getting attacked by this shit. Yo.
There's an old lady feeding her cat right now. Then you saying that's fucked up.
Yeah. She's doing dizzle and shit, yo. Like
she's never gonna expect that in her life. She's sipping her coffee on the porch, thinking like, "What the fuck is that? A lion?"
Yeah, this is what I'm saying, yo. It's like when we was in the cabins, they were talking about going to the jacuzzi while these bears and shit. Nah, B, that shit ain't happening, yo. I ain't trying to be in the jacuzzi chilling. That whole fucking black bear come out of nowhere and shit, yo. Fuck him and do. Nah.
And it's fucked up because the bear is not killing you because he's just trying to kill you. He's killing you because he's hungry, nigga. He killing you because he's supposed to food.
Yeah. Nah, I don't give a fuck what his reason is.
He killing you because he caught you.
Empathetic and shit. Oh, it's okay. You can eat.
Hey, kind of remind me of what that comedian Lexi said. She said white people go camping and wonder why they're seeing a bear or a mountain lion. They up in the mountains going, "What is that mountain lion doing here?" And she's like, "It's not called a kitchen lion. It's not called a bathroom lion."
White people are so like they go into it, you know, like, hold on, I think that's a poisonous, you know what I mean, jaguar with fangs, venomous fangs. Let's go check it out. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, see. It's like, what? Let's go pet it.
Yeah. Crazy motherfucker.
Yeah. Fucked up world.
But I ain't gonna lie to you.
I don't do shit like that. I'm glad I'm a city boy, yeah. We don't do shit like that, yeah. We avoid anything creepy, crawly.
You know what it is? When I went down south, I learned, like, you know what I mean? That's just like a way, like when you're into that kind of like gator fishing and swamping, and like it don't matter what color you are, you go, you know what I mean? They all do that. Like that's their shit, you know what I mean? Like there's niggas. So it don't matter, but we're city boys, so we don't see that as much. So when we see it, like I was gonna say something like if I had a choice between a black guy, Asian guy, and a white guy to be in the woods with for a couple weeks, and because nobody, I don't know my way, I'll probably pick the white guy 75% of the time. You know
Well, it depends on what type of white guy this is. Yeah. If you're a corporate white dude, I don't think so.
Nah. I'm talking about like a real
like redneck motherfuckers and shit. We gonna live, yo. We gonna live.
I'm talking about Bear Grylls white, like that.
Yeah, I'm protecting this dude and shit. Ain't nothing happening to this motherfucker.
You gonna pick the Asian guy that looks like Jackie Chan? No disrespect.
We might end up with a smart
that nigga's gonna look at you and say, why you say what number?
You want to get the goofiest cowboy and talk like this because he knows every damn thing.
Yeah, that's what you want.
This tree. We should have electricity. Like, oh shit, really?
The nigga got cargo shorts on and his socks all the way up. That's my guy. Pause.
Motherfucker that chew tobacco. And they're like somewhere.
But you gotta be careful. He might be racist too. Like, hey, go get them fucking sticks, boy.
I'm like, all right. Which ones you want? Just point at them and shit.
How many do you need, sir?
How many do you need, yo? Reaction, yo.
Nigga call him sir. Y'all know which trying to survive. You call this nigga sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You find your niggas like, no, master said we was good as long as I sit around and collect these sticks. What the fuck?
I'm like, why don't you show me how that's done and shit, yo? Then once I learned how to do that shit,
you know, made me learn that show Alone and Naked and Afraid. It made me learn that it don't matter who you are, because some niggas know how to start fire and they couldn't do it for weeks.
My god, yeah,
that hurt. That hurts when you practice for like 6 months and then it's time to do. You know, it's game time. And
shorty's depending on you too and shit, yo. She's standing there naked, shivering and shit, yo, staring at you.
The camera zooms in.
Yo. I be feeling for these motherfuckers. They hands be all bleeding and shit from the pressure, putting on the sticks and shit.
I seen niggas go there for like 3 hours. Sun game down, nigga tapped out like fuck this shit, man.
Yeah, I see the dude leave a chick, yo. And the chick lasted the whole shit, yo. Yeah, he left on like third day or some shit.
Strong dude left all them hoes.
Yeah.
He left everybody. He said, fuck this shit, I'm going home.
Yeah, there was a bunch of dudes that built little cabins off to the side and left everybody. They're like, fuck.
Yeah.
Y'all stay together. I'm over here in this tree hut.
Yeah.
I see they arguing and shit, yo. So dude, like, he got his own little spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got his own crib, nigga. Like, that shit crazy.
She had the food and shit, yo. She was coming up on like fucking fruits and shit or something like that. He was starving and shit, so he had to play nice and shit. Yeah.
But keep it a buck though, like you said, the worst thing out there though is the insects. Ain't one of them motherfuckers ever come home and not look like they got fucking malaria and
bites and
the bites be everywhere. The mosquitoes,
the flies, yo, and they be out there with the ones with the flies and shit that just be buzzing around and shit, yo. Oh,
the camera dude must be pissed off. Like he's sitting that shit, eating a cheeseburger, looking at these niggas get bit up.
Yeah, he's sitting in a whole fucking suit and shit. Yeah,
he got a whole hoagie sandwich with a net suit on, recording these.
Yeah, the whole bubble. That motherfucker's a whole bubble tent and shit. Yo,
he's starving. And they're looking for like scraps. Throwing out bread. He's feeding the fish.
He's staring through the plastic at you, making grilled cheese and shit. He's starving and shit, yeah, faded away and shit, yo.
The camera crew is passing around Gatorades. You over here looking for clean water.
This is refreshing. Turn around. Don't look at us, yo.
Don't look. That's fucked up, right? You can smell the cheeseburger a mile away when you're that hungry, nigga.
Yeah. Oh shit, they grilling inside the bubble and shit, yeah.
Wow, right? Can you imagine that being starving for like 18 days and you smell barbecue? That shit make you go crazy, nigga. You just see niggas grilling on a berry. Well, I'm going crazy. I'm acting like a madman. Raw. Give me all those glizzies.
You making berry soup and shit, yo, for dinner.
Yeah, niggas say you eating grass soup.
These motherfuckers passing around ribs and shit, yo. Oh,
nigga having cricket sandwiches and these niggas got a whole rack of ribs on the grill.
Oh, shit, yo. Don't look at us, yo.
I always thought that, bro. I always said them niggas is watching them niggas starve and these niggas is eating good. Like the camera people and the medics and all them, they be like, we're gonna call in a medic. That nigga be in a van right up the street. Like, don't lie, nigga.
I be seeing ones where they got a boat in and shit, These motherfuckers.
That's just for TV though.
Yeah,
that nigga
they do a whole like boat ride and shit, They're like, what happened?
They gotta sell. They gotta sell on the fact that you think that they're out there alone. There's a whole tribe next to them niggas watching them. Like, what are they doing here?
Yeah.
You know how they put them in a little
get no permission to anything. They just drop dude off right there.
There was an episode. The reason why I said it was an episode where the black dude and the wife or the woman, they snuck out in the night and found the cabin and they stole the food from the cabin.
Yeah,
and they got called out, and you can look it up. It's on Google, YouTube and shit. They got caught.
I know it's true about they were at the middle of the night. They would go over there.
Yeah, he found a cabin and he started stealing food.
That's survival though, shit.
I mean, he should have won, right? That's what I would have did too. Fuck. I'm looking at this Mexican
I wasn't supposed to do that. Oh,
this Nicaraguan guy with the cameras eating cheeseburgers all fucking day. I'm starving. I gotta find me something.
Shit, they pull it out with bags of McDonald's and shit. Sitting out alone, eating and shit.
Niggas got them fries going off hot. Oh man.
I hit that motherfucker with a boulder in the back of the head. We ain't looking at shit.
When's the last time you went to bed hungry, my nigga? These niggas be hungry for like 4-6 nights.
Push them into the water and shit, they'll never find them,
That's crazy.
They find the camera and shit, see the video and shit,
That's fucked up. Blair Witch shit, you out in the woods for the rest of your life now?
Yeah, now because you caught a body, now you gotta stay out there and shit.
You caught 5 bodies. Nigga ain't get nothing.
Everybody that come by, the whole camera crew. Hey, you see Jimmy?
Yeah, I'm going crazy after that.
Lord of the Flies and shit.
But let me ask you something though. If whoever gets in office, you think they could stop this whole thing that we're dealing with right now with the migrants and the you think they could be able to stop it in 4 years? They can fix everything or at least slow it down. You think they could put a plug at this? The brink of war, the collapse of the dollar, inflation. You think they could stop it in 4 years?
I think Kamala would. I think she's gonna close the border. Once she, get in there, she's gonna close that shit up. As far as getting the people out, I don't know. I don't think she's gonna be able to do it.
Chapo, they can't close the border.
She don't want to close the border.
People out there in Texas, ain't no closing no border. All the bordering cities are ran by Mexican people. Uvalde, those weren't white people. Everybody you saw was being interviewed were Mexican.
Or Indian, probably, right? Like reservation type Indians.
Yeah, they don't run. The United States don't run shit on the border, y'all. Not in Texas.
All right. As far as getting the motherfuckers out, I think if shit, I think he's gonna go around like this shit is gonna get bananas where they're gonna be kicking in doors and shit, grabbing up everybody.
He said that. The dude actually know they're gonna go door to door. He said, and they just switched it up.
Yeah, but a lot of innocent people and shit, that probably been here a while and started no trouble,
Right. Well, last election season, ICE, is that what it's called? The people that go pick up the immigrants? Man, they was going through all of our warehouses and they found one Mexican lady dead because she worked in a place where they make car parts. She jumped in the bin where they throw all the old metal hiding from them.
Oh, wow.
And they kept throwing all the old metal on top of her until it started stinking real bad.
Damn. That's brutal, man. You live 20, 30, 40 years of your life to die in that way is brutal, man. That's sad.
And I'm telling you, you should have saw it. Hey, man, when they said immigration is in the building, man, you should have seen these people get to running. They was hitting the highway. They were gone. They just dropped everything they had and was pew. Everybody can go home. We really can't do shit today because we ain't got nobody here.
We can't forget. We can't forget about the optics with Obama having those kids caged up in the Walmart basements like that. That was crazy too. When they had the family separated and all the kids in this little caged up area, that was crazy. That optics of that blew my mind.
Yeah, that I don't understand why they had the kids in that shit. Parents all them shit
because they were illegal. They were illegal. It's kind of like if me and you get caught selling dope, we don't get to take our kids to jail with us.
I get that part. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, but why are they keeping the kids in the cages? That's the shit that
Can I
you know. So
give?
you could have had something a little less intimidating for the kids. It's not their
Yeah,
fault.
that's what I'm saying.
I give you
Yeah.
my little tinfoil fitted theory, right? My tinfoil fitted theory says that why all those 2,000 some kids is missing from Hawaii. I'm telling you, man, this trafficking thing is more deeper than we
See, they don't
think.
talk
Man.
about that no more.
The trafficking thing is deeper than we think, man. Allegedly, you know, like this shit is this is something that America's built on too. That's the dark web of America. You know what I mean? Like that whole kid thing at Epstein Island, North Fox Island. When I told you about in America that nobody talks about by Detroit, that's another Epstein Island that nobody ever mentioned about.
Yep.
Crazier. They had a whole grooming process, like a
you know, the queen of that island and shit, yo, is caught up in both of them shits. She's caught up in them 2000s that's missing, as well as the ones from her school that's missing.
Yep.
But that's what it is, though. You see, even when every time there's a natural disaster, someone, even like Hurricane Katrina, these people were separating the kids. The helicopters telling the parents, "Give me the kids, we'll come back for you." They got videos of this shit.
Yeah.
And niggas was passing their kids off and not even getting saved, putting it into a fucking football field where it was even probably 20 times. Where I don't know, I can't talk on that, but I'm just saying though, that alone, when they showed that guy coming down the helicopter and the lady passing her son, that shit stuck with me, and I didn't understand why. And then later on, I found out that there's a lot of kids missing from Hurricane Katrina.
Yeah, there's a lot of kids missing. And how many Amber Alerts do you get? You only get an Amber Alert if I know who took my child. Like if my baby's daddy or my baby's mama come take my child and I get mad, oh, he stole him, I'm calling the police. Now you get an Amber Alert. But if a child just come up missing, he be on Facebook. They don't even put him on the milk cartons no more. Remember you used to be eating cereal and see, have you seen me? And he'll be on there.
Have you seen me?
That's what they not talk to strangers for real, yo.
No, not to be funny about it, just to be dark humor. They'll put the ugliest kid picture you ever had too, right? Like they put the ugliest picture you had to look like.
You sure you do this?
And your mama used to use that as fuel. See, if you don't listen to what I say, somebody gonna take your ass.
Told you, he from right down the block. He from right down the block. Like for real? This could be you. You better listen.
You better start listening. You better come straight home after school. See, we lived in that generation where what mama or daddy wasn't at home. They was both at work, and we had to be trusted to have to keep the house key around our neck.
Damn,
we were 6 years old while doing all our shit. I know I was 6, 7 years old, making me something to eat after school.
Yeah.
Damn, when they had that incident in Vegas and shit, they got kids missing from that too.
That was crazy. Man. I'm telling you, every time that what's America's famous slogan is no crisis goes to waste. You know what I mean?
Exactly. For real. Damn.
And you know they found them kids in them cars on the dock, in them railroad cars.
What?
Let's see.
Yeah.
What was
in
this?
Ohio, they found a bunch of kids was in there hollering and crying. They wondered what was going on. It was hot in there, and they opened it up, and it was a whole railroad car full of kids.
God.
Hey, let me ask you something, and this still goes into what we're talking about. Do you think there's a possibility that those train derailments, the 3 that happened with the toxic chemicals in Palestine, Ohio, wherever it was, Pennsylvania, you think that was a domestic terrorist attack, or you think it was a train derailment, like the train naturally derailed?
I mean, what are the odds for the same company in 2 different areas?
Yeah, right.
Anything that happened in Ohio, I'm leery of, because I found out Ohio is the most gangster state we gonna have. You know, that's where the mob lives.
Holio.
Mob figures live in Ohio, bro.
In Cleveland?
Like real gangsters.
Who knew?
I didn't. And then when I went to, because I cook, so a chef came and got me, and he was like, "Look, we're gonna be on the Food Network. Let's go up to Cleveland, and we're gonna do this second biggest wine festival in the country." I was like, "Bet." And now I went to another little city to eat and hang out with another chef that's from there. And when I walked into the Italian restaurant, I ain't never been in an Italian restaurant where everybody in there Italian.
Except for you.
Me. I'm the only black person in there, and they sure want to talk about politics, just like we do it now.
How about DC though? How about DC is almost all blacks, you know what I mean? And it's different over there. It's like the laws don't apply over there. It's a whole nother, like, you know what I mean? Am I right or wrong?
Yeah, it's not part of the United States territory.
Yeah, it's federal. Yeah, it's federally owned.
Mm-hmm.
That's why when you go to jail for the DC, for anything, you go to feds.
But let me tell you something. It was my birthday, and them Italians brought my birthday in. Right? They had some of the best weed I done smoked. They bought me a 12-pack of Modelo because I love Modelo. We had some shots.
You smoke with
We had some shots of Jameson in Cleveland, Ohio.
As soon as you left, there's like
we riding around. I find out the guy that's chauffeuring us while me and the restaurant owner riding around all night smoking weed and taking shots in the car. The driver is a policeman.
That's crazy. Paid off.
That's what I say, mob shit. Real live mob shit.
He's like, can you believe the fucking balls of this fucking guy coming to this restaurant?
Yeah, right. They say a little disrespectful shit. Hey, what you get that fucking moolie? You get a moolie from Jameson?
It's like they're talking about fresh one and shit, yeah?
I told you when I was young, my mom had met this dude. He was my sister's stepfather back in the days, and he was Italian. You know, Italian niggas love Puerto Rican women back in the days. It was crazy. And I didn't know too much about him, but one day he goes to take us out. We go to Stuyvesant Yacht Club. You know what I mean? This nigga got a little money. He's into boats. I'm going around like little boat. Right there. I go to his house. First time I ever smoked with his nigga. He's like, yo, come here. I know you smoke. I smoke a joint with him in the house. I'm like, that's crazy. We go to a cookout like a couple weeks, like in the summer sometime. This nigga was sitting with all the, I don't even know their names, but they were just mobsters. I know they were mobsters because you could see the ring, the way they sat at the dinner. Yo, the dude that was the leader, I always say this because it caught my mind. It was like a movie character. He had a cigarette in his mouth and it was broken all the time. And he would leave it there and then take it out and throw that one away and break another one and put it there. And I asked him, I was like, why you do that? You know what I mean? He said, because I don't like smoking. But he was the main, like the Don. And they had a bunch of little henchmen around him. But that nigga was so, the way he was at that table, boy, you could feel that Don Gotti type of vibe. You know what I mean?
You know, I know the feeling.
Yeah, that gangster shit.
Yeah, I felt it. I realized that after asking that, the way he kind of like, you know what I mean? The way they were just listening to him and he had control of everything.
Hey, man, that's that real live gangster shit. I ain't lying. That's the real live gangsters right there.
Facts.
When I walked in the building and Frank was like, "You'll be okay." His man's named Labucci.
Yeah, that's.
And he's like, "You'll be all right. You with me." And I was like, "What the fuck does that mean?" And everybody just kind of looked at my ass like,
"You was the only black guy. You was the only black guy.
What the fuck is going on here? Huh? You fucking lost. Think you should turn the fuck around and get the fuck out of here.
Hey man, I heard it's your fucking birthday, man. What the fuck you gonna do on your fucking birthday? Get the fuck out of here. He was like, "Come back in my office." I was like, "Come back in your office." He was like, "Yeah." He stuffed a big ass bowl. He said, "Do you smoke?" I said, "Hell yeah." Shit, we went up under the vent hood while his cooks was cooking people food. We sitting under the vent hood smoking like a motherfucker.
You don't even know.
Like, who is this nigga? Why is this nigga in here? We don't really have no niggas in here like this.
He's like, hey, Rice, you're gonna be in a RICO case in 20 years, and you're gonna have your camera smoking the bowl with that nigga.
He said, "We got pictures. He's the fucking Don, really.
You're gonna be the Kaiser Soze of the group. They're like, he's the real boss."
Yeah. Plot twist, huh? He's the fucking boss right there.
I thought they might have forgot about me or nothing, but I got a message from his wife on my birthday. She was like, "Happy birthday, just wanted to message you. Can't wait to get this. When we come to San Antonio, I'm gonna hit you up." And she was like, "And I hope you come back to Ohio one day. You were real cool. We really enjoyed ourselves." I was like, shit. And then again, my chef that I went with, he Mexican, so that don't make it no better. You got a Mexican and a black dude.
He's 2 for 1.
This is like that.
Early in the morning, I said, "We going in." He said, "Hell no! I done Googled Little Mexico in Cleveland. We going to Little Mexico." I didn't feel safe. I said, "Okay, so we gonna take me around your people and not my people." He bust out laughing.
Hey, why you bring this fucking guy up in here? I said,
yeah.
Those Mexican cartels, the Italian mobs is cool, but the Mexican cartel, they don't play no
mercy.
Yeah. I think I'll fuck with the Italians before the Mexican cats.
I don't know. I won't fuck with none of them niggas. I made my own.
I'm just saying, if I had to and shit.
If I had to, the Italian, because the Mexican cartel, them niggas will kill you for nothing.
Yeah, you be in a fucking barrel and shit.
If you're a made man in a mob, they gotta respect it. You know what I mean?
It's rules and shit. You can't hit a made man. You know?
Yeah, one thing about that mob shit, they kept it to the law. You know, like if you was a made man, you got hit, you had to get whacked for that. You know what I mean? No matter what it was.
He broke the fucking rule, huh?
And Mexicans do shit all out in the open.
I watched the movie.
Mob niggas, they do shit in the back, and then they might send you over to a cement company, put all your body, mix it in with the cement.
That's a fact.
They'll never find your ass.
That's one thing we don't realize, right? Inside of America right now, we have, and I'm gonna just say this is my opinion, this is nobody's opinion, but we have a bulk of Nazis and a bulk of mafiosos. I'm telling you, right or wrong, paperclip. That's why I said earlier, we didn't win World War II, we bought them, right? We just took everybody over that was doing everything over there and brought them over here. We built Nassau for that shit, you know what I mean? Right or wrong?
Hey, that's why you can't, that's why ain't no black people allowed in not Beverly Hills. It's another Malibu. Don't go to Malibu if you black. You gonna get pulled over. All the Nazis live there. That's where that's their house.
That's where American History X is.
But even like that, we got KKK in our government, right or wrong. We still know that for a fact. You know what I mean? Like that's still something prevalent that nobody talks about no more.
Joe Biden, y'all know Joe Biden was like that. You know, he was the one.
I believe they all are though.
Don't send them black kids to my. Don't send them black kids to my kids' school. They gonna mess up the whole school.
They all in like a bohemian group. You know what I mean? A bohemian group. You know, at the end of the day, they all go and spar together, and you know what I mean. Like in my opinion, that's just my opinion. I feel like they all hang out. You have lunch together. I feel like Kamala and Trump was smoking before they came out. Kamala kind of looked high. I don't know. Her eyes was glossy, bro.
They found out that. They found an old picture of Jerry Jones, the cowboy owner, and it was a picture of a bunch of white dudes about to jump a couple black dudes, and Jerry Jones was in the front.
I saw that.
Yeah, shit, yeah. He's like, we're gonna get that fucking guy right there. Eh? He's gonna be the first one. Get him.
It's crazy.
I really miss Bush as president though, because his speeches were hilarious. I like comedy, man. He say some funny shit.
You're scared.
Fool me once, and you can't get fooled again.
Yeah, that's why J. Cole. You know what I want to? You know, you said that. I heard the song the other day with J. Cole, and he got that in the soundbite, right? And I wonder how they let him get away with that on the radio, playing like that every time. You can't be fooled twice. You know what I mean? Like, let him play that shit on the radio on his song. That was, you know what I mean? That was a hit. I think it was Dreamville, right?
Yeah.
I bet you he was standing on a crate every time he
that little motherfucker.
Every time he dressed the nation and shit, he was standing on some shit. Yeah.
All I'm gonna
you ever seen the story? You ever watch W movie?
Who?
Oh, you need to watch that shit, yo. He was a wild boy and shit, yo. Coming up, he wasn't even supposed to be in politics, man. He was fucking his brother's life, everything, you know. He made his brother into a drunk. He was a drunk. Bush, yo.
Yeah, his daughter's like that. His daughter's always in Austin, drunk as fuck.
Yeah, it runs in the fucking family, yeah. They were about to disown his ass. They would threaten to throw him out the family. It's a good little story, yo. That motherfucker ran the car to the house and shit and everything.
Yeah, his wife is drunk too. She was like a motherfucker. Remember when he had that black eye? For look, and you know why he was looking at that what's that black lady Condoleezza Rice?
Oh yeah, that's crazy. I heard about that.
Remember he was looking at Condoleezza Rice, and then next time he was on camera, his face was fucked up. Somebody had whooped his ass. That was up.
I believe that everybody after George Bush Sr., it was all part of the plan. You know what I mean? In my opinion.
Oh yeah, him and Prescott, the granddaddy was running the CIA and FBI.
Yeah. Exactly.
If you watch that movie, George Bush Jr. wasn't supposed to be. It was supposed to be Judd Bush.
You supposed to be
the first, the next president and shit. You know?
Wow.
Man, when he was the first person he made, what's that called? The attorney general in Texas when he was the governor here. She was a recovering alcoholic that slurred all her speeches. Ann Richards.
Wow.
I heard of that.
We thought she was slow. No, she was always drunk. She was drunk as shit.
And she still won.
Yeah, hell yeah.
She still got into office. Ain't that some shit?
Man, think about it. If we wanted to clear the White House, all we'd have to do is give everybody a drug test.
Oh,
wow, that's so true though. The niggas be on Adderall, everything. Well, they get prescriptions, so even medical marijuana, they'll have fucking some kind of
they
way.
got cocaine in the White House.
They got a way to the doctor prescribe cocaine in my sweet and low.
Yep. But the job don't give a damn about that. Just because you got an excuse, they don't care. Oh, you still doing it? Fuck it, we don't need you.
Yeah.
The boy Hunter Biden about to go to jail.
Yeah, right.
Hunter Biden, a fool.
Yeah,
man. He don't have dope all in the White House.
You know who's a bag?
The bag in there.
Yeah, he left cocaine, and you know it wasn't no little bag. He left like a whole ounce on the table. He
he left a huge amount.
He left lines. That nigga left a razor on the table in the White House. He didn't give a fuck.
How the fuck you gonna go take a sample of some dust? Bullshit. That motherfucker left a lot. I don't care what y'all say.
They lying about that shit. But you know who was
bad?
Bad mamma jamma and I mean in a good way. I mean in bad, like whether that whole time from Senior Bush was on FDR. FDR had a lot of niggas under the wing because he had a lot of dirt. When FBI was created, he spied on niggas like it was top niggas. Like, you know what I mean? Everybody who you see running for president in the last 20 years after when he became, you know what I mean, the head of FBI.
Yeah, like, Roosevelt was a bad motherfucker.
Yeah, he was a cross-dressing motherfucker. You gotta watch him.
Yeah, most of these men been look at George Watt. Look how they dress, man. Stockings, high heels, ruffles on the shirt.
You don't think that this whole fucking vault somewhere, all the president's secrets, You don't think they've been having cameras in these shits and seeing the crazy shit?
Hey, that's why I thought they run up in Trump house in Mar-a-Lago, because you know he owned motels, right? It's just my opinion. He owned motels, and remember back then, that's all that Epstein shit was going on, and all the government officials and rappers and everybody was being blamed. They was all tied into this shit because they'd all been on the plane into the island and shit.
With the Epstein list, right?
Yeah. So I just came to the conclusion that maybe since he owned these hotels and he owned these luxury places that people live at and they frequently visit, he probably got cameras in there and he probably got a whole bunch of shit on everybody. That's why they not fucking with it.
That could be.
Think about it.
I thought that with Diddy when I seen the niggas running up into Diddy. They were probably looking for tapes that some higher up told them Diddy had.
Man.
And they wasn't trying to go look for evidence. They were trying to take evidence. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I immediately thought that. Your boy, Judge Joe Brown and shit's on that. You seeing the same shit?
I don't give a damn. I like the music. I never really listened to Diddy's music, but his artists were always dope. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. Diddy used to drop a fucking bomb on your motherfucking ass every year.
That's a whole nother live though, because he was involved. Diddy was like Black Boule, you know what I mean?
You heard that tracks on your ass.
Yeah, but he was also the detriment of his people, you know what I mean? His own people wanted to rise up because of him, you know, and he was almost like a slave master within himself.
Well, they said he had Clive Davis was scared that he had videos of him and Diddy doing it.
I heard that.
So I don't know how true this is, and that's they speculating that that's why they ran up in there. Because Diddy got shit on people just like they got on him.
Yo, you heard that dude won that case against him and shit, that inmate.
Did he?
Did he for like $170-something million, some crazy shit like that, yeah. And fucking he won that shit, against Diddy, and Diddy's supposed to pay like $10 million a month and shit.
What was the case? What was the case about?
It was this is crazy. And he's locked up and he's saying this shit. He's saying that he met Diddy and shit. I forgot how they met, but he ended up going to a party with him and shit, And he said they were smashing some broads and shit, And he said he just felt like his he said he felt his ass cheek get lifted up,
Hey, pause. All right. That's not the devil. Hey, the devil is, man. The devil
was Diddy and shit, And then he looked at him crazy, like, what the fuck, And then he said he offered him a drink after that. Like, first of all, why would you take a drink after this dude just cuff your cheeks, He said he took a drink for him and he got dizzy and he said he woke up and shit, He said he woke up on Diddy.
That's called voluntary.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Look, he said he woke up to Diddy smash. This is all alleged. That he woke up to Diddy smashing some chick in the, you know what I'm saying, the back door and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he said he turned to him and she was like, "Yeah, that's what I did to you." And he said he ran to the bathroom and shit. And he found out and shit, you know, that happened to him.
Even if he's lying, that nigga scarred for life, so it don't matter no more.
Yeah, he said he won apparently. Shit,
Yeah, that's bullshit. I mean, Diddy's not even locked up, so I don't believe a lot of shit they say about him. He still got his passport. He still
got a default judgment, so that means Diddy didn't show up for court. You know, if he got a default judgment, so that's
think about this, right? Diddy's lawyers taking care of that. He's not no dumb nigga. He ain't gonna.
But apparently not. That's what I'm saying. Nobody. So in order to get a default judgment, that means people he didn't show up, or the people didn't show up.
Right. What I'm saying
is for court and shit, you know. So you automatically get the judgment and shit, you know.
Yep.
Right. Well, what's the judgment? Maybe this is a tactic that they use to prolong cases or to give them more time to get some things together. Like this is shit that they do in the jurisprudence. You know what I mean? There's a way of prolonging your cases and all that. You know what I mean? You fight for appeal.
I mean, they can probably appeal at some, you know, at some point. Yeah. Shit, yeah,
right. What I'm saying is
that's it's even harder than going in there and trying to get a fucking extension or something.
Right.
You know?
Well, I promise you that his lawyers are top notch and they know the loopholes to this shit. You know what I mean? Like the nigga is getting charged for trafficking. Like that's a big thing. You know what I mean? And for
is
that
he?
To happen, well, that's one of the charges I heard he was having. Like that's one from the beginning. I heard. I don't know
what they haven't brought up any charges on him. He's being accused of.
He definitely got charged for coping that nigga's butt. That's why he had to pay.
Yeah. Why would you take a drink after you just scooped your cheeks? Like you should have immediately like bounced right there and shit. You know, like whoa, what the fuck is going on? Yo,
once you go to a party and you turn over and you see Diddy next to you, you know you've been fondled.
Yeah, they turn to you and say, "This is what I did to you." Oh my god! Yeah.
That means it's all allegedly though. We don't know.
Allegedly,
he wasn't there. I wasn't there.
Remember, they said he smashed the pops from.
I just know that. I know that after Trump mentioned drain the swamp, we've seen more PDF shit going on in the world. We've seen more trafficking cases in the world exposed than ever after Trump was mentioning drain the swamp. I didn't know what he meant by that shit at first.
Yeah, Epstein was indicted under Obama, but Obama wouldn't go get it. Yeah, Trump is the one who got him on the indictment.
Wow. Oh, wow. That's crazy because they got videos of Epstein and Trump in the 80s watching like in a party or something.
Yeah.
Like at girls together and talking to each other on the low. But that's crazy.
Oh, shit. He probably rolled up on him like fucking Denzel and Training Day and shit. Like, my man. Like,
but they also say that Epstein was part
without representation.
They also say that Epstein was part of Mossad. So if that is true, you know what I mean? That's a connection that's, you know what I mean, one of the biggest in the world. So you're kind of untouchable. You could have a sex change and move to another country and that's it. The world, don't have to know you no more. That's the type of power they got.
I just find it awful awkward that Ghislaine Maxwell is doing years in the penitentiary for sex trafficking to absolutely nobody.
That's a fucked up charge to have, man. That's crazy.
Yeah.
They said I'm a female. I'm telling these guys you think straight or more fluid than you think. That's a whole fact. A lot of estrogen based, soy based ego. You know what I mean? A lot of niggas building up their personas off of fucking, like feminine energy. I don't know how to.
I seen two dudes arguing, and one dude had his fingernails painted orange and black, and he was touching shit.
Hey, I saw a nigga in a crop top with a handbag, and that nigga had a pair of some Uggs on. I done seen all type of shit. I said, this is crazy.
That's what I said too. I
don't think y'all see the shit I seen out here.
Oh, you seen it all. You seen all type of crazy shit.
The first, like when I first realized this shit, it was when I seen this dude. I swear, no lie, no, I'm not even exaggerating either. I was working at this shit called Comp USA. It was a computer store and shit, right? Fucking, I'm sitting there just chilling and shit, bored as fuck. I see this big ass dude, he walking up, he looked like he just got out the pen, like he looked like a Mike Tyson motherfucker and shit, like he was about to snap at any fucking moment and shit. He walked straight up and he's like, "Excuse me, do you know what it is?" I was like, "Oh shit, yo." I I was like, whoa, like that shit fucked me up and shit, yo. Excuse me, they knew where the so-so is. I was like, holy
like the Barry
shit.
White, you expecting the Barry White, like the fucking, you know, the.
I thought he's like, raw. You know what I'm saying? Like, he look like an ogre and shit, yo. This motherfucker went straight to, excuse me. I was like, holy shit.
I try not to laugh. I don't know what to say. You know what I mean? Like, I just like, hold on, sir. Give me a second.
I mean, I couldn't laugh. That motherfucker would have ripped my fucking head off and shit, yo. Shit, yeah.
That nigga, you expecting like the Billy D. Williams voice? He come out here sounding like fucking, he sound like Roseanne.
Sound like Paris Hilton and shit, yo.
I got to notice that shit off top.
Yeah, down in like Atlanta and Florida, it's real flamboyant out there. Like they're real vibrant. So it's a whole different energy out there, you know? Like that energy is different. Where it's more comfortable. I guess it's more comfortable with your, you know, you're in touch with your femininity, if they say that. I guess if that's something to say.
See, the thing that I learned, not good.
That shit comes from being in the heat too long, though. That's what I think.
You think what? Hold on. What?
That nigga, the winter, we got winter up north, right? That shit makes you get grungy, cold, you buckle up. And if you're just in the summer all day in shorts and tank tops and buddy everywhere and tits and bras and bikinis, like that shit becomes normal. It's like almost like Sodom and Gomorrah after a while.
Yeah. Now, what I was gonna say though, is shit, you know, just moving to Atlanta, you know, like being around this shit, you know, because I mean, it ain't like, you know, it ain't like what the fuck people think. It's like people just prancing down the fucking street and shit, you know. It's not like
just hopping with
it's nothing like that, you know? You learn, like I learned to separate the person from the sexuality and shit. You know what I'm saying? Who they fucking and shit, you know, like some of these motherfuckers is cool as fuck. Like I've had, you know what I'm saying? Pause, you know, little gay co-workers and shit. That's cool as hell and shit, yo.
No, yeah, we all got a gay family member. We all got a minor family, you know, who goes both ways, whatever they do.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Like they know different than us, yo. It's just who they fucking and shit, yo. That's the only difference and shit, yo. But you know, then there's the other ones that think they fucking.
But if a gay guy sticks his hand out, I'll go ahead, John. I was gonna ask you a question.
I was just to say I don't understand how and why they just automatically want to be a chick and shit. That shit right there is different.
I mean, it's trauma, PTSD. It could be a lot of shit. But I was actually, if you hanging off a cliff and you're about to fall, and the gay guy says, "Give me your hand," are you gonna grab it?
Like
a motherfucker. I'm pulling that nigga with me. Fuck it, let's go.
My wrist is extra, but his wrist might be a little weak though. 2 hands.
What is this nigga? Hold on to me.
Don't let me come out of nowhere like, raw. You saw me
like, put your biceps out. I'm gonna grab your bicep.
Whoop.
Right? My head, just pull me up.
One thing about gay dudes fight hard as a motherfucker.
Yeah, you don't want to get knocked out by a gay dude because he's gonna do it.
You better come your full force.
He's gonna twerk over you after he knock you out.
They gonna talk bad shit afterwards. Like, yeah, you got knocked out my game up. Like, what's up now?
I told you, bitch. He gonna call you bitch like you a bitch.
You go on the line and shit, yo. You on everybody's fucking Facebook now and shit.
And the gay nigga says bitch, and he's flamboyant. That should be fool. That sound like a straight chick shit. Like, bitch, like they be in it, nigga. That should be crazy.
You get your ass.
You don't want to get locked out by the gay, and that's the one. That's a question. A statement they made. They said, "Yo, but it's not all of them that are flamboyant. Those are the ones that scam me." Like I said, you're racist and you up front with your shit and your cards on the table. I respect you more than being behind the door. If you were like a flam, if you into that, then just be that. You know, don't try to act like me with the champion hoodie on and the boots, and then hang out with us for 6 months and tell us you're looking at niggas' butts for the whole time. Like, what the fuck's going on here?
Hold on.
Not me. I'm just giving you an example. Cut that shit out, Joe. Champion.
So you don't think a gay dude could just chill with other dudes and shit, yo?
Yeah, but be gay.
Check them out the whole time.
Yeah, but be gay though. Be like, y'all crazy. Shut the fuck up. Like, be that.
You gonna make fun of him because you try to act all fucking.
Listen. They know what it is, right? As long as they accept who they are, they'll be comfortable because we're gonna accept them after a while, right? It happens all the time, Joe. But if you're a nigga like, nah, fuck that, so give me the blicky. I'm gonna go see this nigga. And then you walk up to the nigga like, hey, listen, please, I don't want no problems. Don't let me. Like fuck no, hell no.
Shit,
I'd rather a real enemy than a fake friend.
Just come over and say hi.
Yeah. Hey guys,
I noticed he was looking at us.
Like fuck out of you, wildin'. Like you said, I'd rather a fake friend than a real I'd rather right. What was it? A real friend? I mean, a real enemy than a fake friend.
Yeah. But look, this is why I tell you, you got to separate the person from the sexuality. Who they fucking is not who they are and shit. Yeah.
When you word it like that, it makes it kind of.
That ain't your business neither.
Who they fucking is not your business. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I had a gay roommate, and I'm telling you, he knocked off. They would get him drunk, and he would knock off some of the baddest bitches in the world. I didn't even think the nigga was gay. I thought he was playing. Like
that's crazy.
Yeah.
They be like that. Hey, you the one Rice that told us about the halitosis bomb, right? Hilarious.
Yeah,
hilarious. I know about it. I know about when you said it, but it was just like because I know about the gay bomb too. I know about
how do you invent that shit?
Yeah, how do you just even, like how do you think of that stuff? That's so
what are you doing? What are you doing exactly to make you think of some shit like that?
It's crazy.
Smoking weed and shit. Yeah.
Nah, ayahuasca and DMT. Them niggas are doing a whole
I woke up thinking, what are you doing at that point where you just did you get some ass so good you was like, I want the whole world to be gay. Fuck it, we gonna make a gay bomb.
Nah, that's different though. That's like because for a man, I guess especially like a warrior, if you're like a soldier and then you like that happens to you, you know, you feel like your whole ego gets broken up, like your whole machismo, you know, you're like you can't just be a nigga out there.
So you really honestly think they could drop something that'll make motherfuckers gay?
Yeah,
like,
fuck yeah,
really?
nigga. I believe that shit. Hell yeah, I do.
How the fuck is that even possible? You think they gonna sprinkle fairy dust across the fucking land?
They put fluoride in your fucking water. You drink it and brush your teeth with every day. You think they can't put some shit in there you don't know about? You trip.
Yeah.
You don't think Monsanto found a way to use estrogen
so
and put it in
there's a liquid or there's a substance that they can give you that you start looking at the motherfucker like,
motherfucker. Soy, nigga, look it up. Soy makes it's high levels of estrogen. That's why these niggas out here be acting soy based. I'm telling you, it's not a lie.
But it's still look, even if that shit made you start growing paws, titties and shit, like it's still not gonna make you want a person that you don't want. That shit don't change your fucking feelings.
Question your sexuality. I don't know, nigga.
That's a soul changing bomb and shit. Like I don't see how that's even possible. And shit,
hey, Joe, I'm not saying. I'm saying that it's in Google. I'm not saying I know who did it and what they did with it. I don't know all that. I know they thought of it.
Holes in the story and shit. Now I told you, yo, maybe it just give me the shit. It's like a shit bomb or something that just gets stuck on you and shit.
Listen to me, right? Last time I googled it, at the end, and listen, at the last time I googled it, I'm gonna promise you that at the end of it, said this theory has not been proven to be true. That's what's gonna mess me up if I try to Google it right now for you, and I don't want to even go through all that. But I'm gonna tell you now, when you get a chance, do your due diligence. Just Google it; it'll pop up.
It will.
Yeah, I'm sure they thought about it and shit, yo. But I'm like,
matter of fact, I can give you the news article if you want to look it up.
You got the clippings. You got the clippings.
I don't really want that shit in my search engine and shit, yo. You know what I'm saying?
Go to the news article because BBC reported on.
Hey, you're gonna.
I'm sure that thing's gonna pop up in my feed now and shit. Yo,
Timu's gonna flood your fucking algorithm with mad funny shit, nigga.
Yo,
all you gotta do is go to BBC Make Love Not War, and it'll pull up the whole article.
Wow.
Maybe I'll do it that way and shit. But
you trying to be all professional.
Yeah.
A nigga like me
would have shit up here. I would have
typed gay bomb in Google. Nigga. I would have just typed gay bomb in Google. Google like, what the fuck?
Yeah, all right. Then you looking for like guest G's or some shit. You put G in, and the whole gay bomb drop down and shit. And everybody like, what? What the fuck is that?
A gay strip club in San Francisco.
The whole feed is a whole new fucking section.
Niggas put gay bomb and shit pop up in San Bernardino or some shit.
I'm telling y'all, I think that's what got that one president kicked out of presidency, the one that did Watergate. They wasn't fucking with that man until he said Bohemian Grove was the gayest place on earth. And then now he on his way out. They about to throw him in jail and everything.
What the hell is Bohemian Grove?
What's his name? The one that got removed from office. He got impeached and removed. Watergate.
Was it a Nixon?
Nixon, yeah.
Yeah, Nixon, yeah.
Nixon said that shit. Nixon was a mean motherfucker. He just said the shit.
He just said what he felt. He said what he felt. I think all the niggas lied to us with a straight face. All the niggas that went. So they all good. They all good actors. Like if you can't tell me, you know, these niggas.
Well, you got to come on the end and be like, I'm not a crook. Your ass is a crook. Yeah.
When you got a mask made out of you and niggas rob banks with your face, you a bad motherfucker.
Man, if my dad was not a huge Dick Gregory fan, I wouldn't know none of this shit. Because Dick Gregory been saying this shit since like the early 80s, homie.
That's the he was the one, him and Steve Coakley. Remember Steve Coakley?
Yeah.
Oh man, they was exposing the black boule from early and everything, man. Dick Gregory blessed him though, man. I caught on to him early too, and he was very influential. He was there when he exposed the Martin Luther King killing and all that too. You know what I mean? Like a lot of stuff.
Dick Gregory said, I told Bill to stop selling them women them drugs.
Right.
And I thought to myself, wait a minute. Because you know what they got Bill for was them hoes was high off coke. And they'd have to take them, whatever them pills called, to come down a little bit. That's what Bill was selling.
See how the
Bill
story
was the dope man.
That's crazy.
I don't think it was what it was selling, is what he was taking. Shit,
but
but that's the thing. He admitted to it and he said, I didn't slip shit in their drink. I gave them what they came for.
They say he was taking
he already admitted it. Like in the late 60s, the early 70s, they have him on camera. He admitted to doing this shit.
I told him he admitted to doing it. Man. You don't think he was taking coochie too?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, I'm just asking. I don't know. It's the 60s or 70s. Everybody's coked up. I don't know. I'm just saying.
Yeah, you right. That only lead me to believe that if Bill got Quaaludes, Bill got cocaine too.
Hey, Bill was one of the richest niggas. Probably still is. One of the richest black men in the world right now. You know what I mean? Like at one point he was the household name. You know what I mean? Bill Cosby was the icon of black families. He was
the black family.
Right. So he was big. I'm pretty sure he had the best coke.
He was out way before that shit. Yeah, he was out way before
CBS. His son came up killed. Remember?
Yep. That's crazy. When you said that, I thought of Michael Jordan. I don't know why, but that's crazy.
Yeah, I was just saying the same thing.
They told Jordan not to win. They told Jordan not to beat Utah. The mob had put all their money on Utah, knowing that the public was gonna put all their money on Jordan, and Jordan beat them boys.
Yeah,
he was supposed to beat Utah.
Jordan had a bad gambling habit, like real bad. But that could be one of the rituals too. Like personally, in my opinion, of Whitney Houston and her daughter, like those are rituals in my eyes. To me,
man, ain't no way in hell, yeah.
That nigga Ray J was scared.
Somebody else died like that too. Was it Jimi Hendrix or something like that? Somebody else died that same.
It's like it's in one of them like kind of esoteric books. Like that's a kind of like a ritual that they put together. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I heard that Diddy and somebody else was talking about her as she already died while she was upstairs in the hotel in the bathtub. Like they already knew that she was gone before they even found out she was up there gone. You know what I mean? That's crazy.
Pink Rose, funny. She said he gave them what they came for, but he also took them before they left.
Dolo Mike, you know what I mean? Dolo Mike. Show you right. Those times with the bell bottoms, come on, son. Niggas was taking coochie.
Free love, baby. Free love.
Niggas had them big ass hats on with the suede. Niggas was taking coochie. Everybody thought they were pimps, nigga. Fuck out of here.
That was that flammable fucking velvet right there, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's that polyester. That shit was flammable, boy.
You remember when they used to make the pictures? The velvet fucking pictures of like the Pumas and shit, or the chick with the afro naked and shit, with the bush, yeah. I know you remember them shits. You don't remember them shits from back in the 70s pictures?
Yeah, when I was a little boy. I didn't have no store-bought clothes back then. My mama used to sew all our clothes. So me and my brothers and sisters, like she sewed like our whole outfits, even since I was a little boy, until I got to about 5 or 6. So her and my dad separated. But yeah, when I was young, yeah, she all my clothes, she did them herself. So it ain't like you gonna see nobody wearing the shit that I got on. I think everybody sewed back then.
So y'all all had matching outfits and shit, all of you?
Yeah.
They got matching patches.
Because she had the same pattern.
How you
Yeah, the
got one
same
shirt
in
split in
different color.
two? You niggas mix half and half of the shirt. Like put it together. Don't worry about it. Hey,
That's the
right.
same exact outfit,
Yeah.
just in different colors and shit. You
That's
know, they
crazy.
like Power Rangers and
Hey,
shit. You know?
I got a question, Rice, real quick. And it was Clive Davis that was with Diddy on the stage talking about Whitney that day. You can look it up. But Rice, real quick, would you consider your bloodline to be FBA, or would you say that you was brought here?
Say that again.
Would you consider yourself to be like part FBA? Like, were you your family bloodline here in America the whole time, or do you got?
Well, my grandmother's grandfather was a black man that moved to Texas with slaves in 1867.
Wow.
My mom's dad is a white man. My mom's mom, her mother and grandmother, they in Fort Worth, they jumped on their slave owner and took over the establishment, the plantation. And I don't know nothing about my grandfather on my dad's side. I don't know. He didn't ever talk about his family much.
That's deep.
So it's a diverse thing. When you have a white grandfather, they talk to you different. You know, it's a lot different.
It's the information,
What
right?
kind of white was he?
Huh? He was the kind of white that was. He loved his children.
Irish,
foremost, but he was like a real white cowboy. Like he just like black women.
Yeah, but was he American? Was he?
Yeah, no, he's from Texas. Yeah, he was American.
All right, yeah. That's yeah. So you be considered like FBA. You know what I mean? Because 1860s, anything before that, you know, because you had the war 1812. You know what I mean? Which is the whole start of everything. So, you know, it probably would fit in. Yeah, you know, you definitely FBA though. You know, definitely.
But when I read the stories and I say, well, they had Jim Crow law and shit. Who in the fuck sold my grandfather the land to move to Texas? To Rosebud, Texas. Who sold him that land? And he, like I said, he moved down here with slaves. He was a free man that was balling. If they hated black people that much, you'd have thought they'd have took the shit, right? Took all him and his slaves, but no, he established right in Rosebud, Texas.
They put that into the Constitution too, right? To make all blacks equal and nobody be a no. Like,
yeah. Well, you had two types of people back then. You had free men. This is what my grandma told me.
Yep.
She said you had free men, and then you had everybody else. And she said even all white people wasn't free. They just didn't call them slaves.
Yeah, indentured servants.
Yeah, but they got treated damn near the same. Like they would get their ass whooped and shit too.
Well, one time in history, whites was under the slaves of the Moors too. You know, like you know, so it was like a reverse role. It happens every couple hundred years, I guess, 1,000 years, whatever. In my opinion, like even like the churches and all the big synagogues and all this, not even synagogues, just say the churches, right? You see the stained windows and the glasses and all that. They've changed them so many times to fit their narratives. You know what I mean? Like, and if you go back in history, you see that the people on those paintings, some churches still have them. They're all black skin or dark skin. You know, I don't want to say black. They're all dark skin on those paintings on the windows. You know, on the churches, the old ones. You know what I mean? But when you come now, you see all the Caucasian. You know what I mean? Caucasus Mountain.
I just thought it was funny because I was arguing with this dude about how many white people own slaves and all the white people own slaves and all the black people were slaves, and I'm arguing with her.
Yeah,
so I Googled who owned the most slaves, and I'll be damned. It said at the height of slavery, only 6% of the nation were legitimate slave owners. Then it explained a legitimate slave owner was you would sell them by the dozen. If you couldn't sell them by the dozen, you wasn't a legitimate slave owner.
Wow.
Shit. And only 6% of them were legitimate slave owners, and 4% was black, 2% was white at the height of slavery. And when it was its most prominent. And I was like, oh shit. And then that's why I said that's why we call, you know, when we talk about each other shooting the dozens, because, and this makes perfect sense. A slave owner wasn't going to sell you his strongest slaves. Like he ain't selling Kunta Kinte them. They too strong. They too good. The ones he gonna sell to the people that buy slaves like that, he gonna sell you the ones. This might be something wrong with his leg. Might be something wrong with his arm. You know, he might talk funny. You know, he might have a big head. And that's what people started talking about each other to pass the time. That's why they call it shooting the dozens. Because it'd be 12 of y'all going to a plantation, and to pass the time, y'all talking about each other.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
and that made sense to me. I was like, damn, okay, so that's how that starts.
You know what's another thing that people forget, and it's still going on, the doctrine of discovery. Nobody talks about that. You know, and that was implemented when they came over to America. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
With the paper bull from Pope Alexander, I think it is. And they were able to take over everything through religion. You know what I mean? So even if you own property at one point and you say you had a whole village, and they come here and they say, "Listen, you ain't getting involved with Christianity. How you feel?" Them niggas giving you blankets, boy. You know what I mean? I mean that metaphysically, metaphorically. You know what I mean? Like they was taking you out, taking your women, and they're gonna rape and pillage. That's what it was called. You know what I mean? Right or wrong, under the name of God. You know, under the sword of God in their eyes.
Yep.
But the doctrine of discovery is something we really got to look into because that's how a lot of people's land.
And plus, well, you got to think about when England came over here, they was all wore out because they had already whooped France ass.
Right.
And then they had a hard time with Spain. And then when England got over here, shit, they was, they wasn't diminished, but they wasn't as stronger numbers as they was before all the other wars.
Yeah, I think British got rid of all the slavery, like all their foreign slavery.
Yeah. At 18, and they brought them here.
Yeah, they left everything because we had a war against Mali. Remember the British are coming and all that shit. You know, the Pete Revere, what's his name, Paul Revere and all that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we there was a time when they came over depleted, and we wiped them out. We got them out of here, but we still had the Civil War. You know what I mean? And that shit kind of put everything backwards from where we should have been after getting freed from the British, in my opinion. But the reason why I said I brought up, because you said something earlier. You said they sold my grandfather. I was thinking in my head, people don't realize that Old Dirty Bastard from Wu-Tang. They recently found out, and it's going around. You know how much credibility I give to it, but I've heard a long time ago, and it came up again that his great grandfather was like Seneca Indian or something, and he had the deeds to Lower Manhattan. He owned the deed to Lower Manhattan. Can you imagine that they projected?
Well, they do a documentary on him right now.
Yeah, they are. But you see how they got him with the overdose. You see how they get. You know what I mean? That shit it's a chemical warfare thing going on, man. They niggas ain't playing.
Think they gonna let that motherfucker all Manhattan?
Yeah. So I said, imagine you had this nigga on a face of an EBT card at one point. You know what I mean? Like basically, you think you gonna have him running all Lower Manhattan, like Fifth Ave and all that? Like, come on, son.
I was tripping off the Civil War when I heard about it. I thought they just went to war, but then my college professor, he started explaining how they didn't even want to go to war, how they met right there, I think at Gettysburg or somewhere, the first fight. They met somewhere and the women was out there with lawn chairs chilling. Everybody was kicking it. It was like a standoff till somebody shot. And then it was melee. Somebody said, I'm going to kick this joker off. Why they come out here to just stand here?
Damn, man.
They wasn't really supposed to fight.
It's just like, now you hit me. No, you hit me. No, you hit me.
Yeah, that kind of stuff.
Cross the line. Person won't cross that line. Person won't cross it.
And one of the homies from the back stepped up and just slapped somebody. Pow, fuck this shit.
Yeah. Somebody that didn't have nothing to do with it just shot in the air. It was like, fucking, blah.
Yeah.
Real quick. Pink Axe said, isn't that when the Moors kind of colonized everything? The Moors fell in 1492 to Queen Isabella and Ferdinand.
Yeah, the Moors fell to Queen Isabella.
Yeah, and 1493 is when they implemented the doctrine of discovery and split the world between Portugal and Spain.
And they called this the New World, and that was the Old World. Right, That's why we've always been under the New World Order.
And you get the whole.
That's why every president keeps talking about in the New World Order. Right, in the New World Order, they talking about here.
Yeah, you had Moors that would. The Moors were driving the ships for Christopher Columbus over here.
Yeah, the Moors was on the ships. The Moors knew the way the whole time. The people in England told their people that the earth was flat, and if they go that way, they're gonna fall off because they kept them enslaved that way by keeping them dumb.
Yep.
But they didn't know and they could come over here. They just wouldn't fund Christopher Columbus. I think he had to go to Spain to get funded. England wouldn't do it.
Because he was a joke. He was the joke of the town. Shit,
yeah.
Nobody took him serious and shit, yeah. Because he always used to, act like he knew shit or he discovered some shit or whatever. Like he was a joke. And he just so happened to stumble upon this shit, yeah.
Well, he was like the fucking, he's like the Tony the Tiger on the cereal box, but they already had the plan behind him, you know what I mean? Like, this is like, you the nigga that we're gonna send out there, you know what I mean? But I heard he was like a flunk too, like he was lost, all type of shit.
Yeah, he was he was dumbass, like nobody, he was his son. He was the son, yeah. So your son, yo, go give me son and Drake, B.
But that's the thing, right? It went from, in my opinion, this is my opinion, it went from like the British to the small hats. You know what I mean? Once we locked in with somehow, some way, they own the world. You know what I mean? No matter where you look at it, they have their tentacles in everything, media, entertainment. You know what I mean? Scholastics, academia, right or wrong. Like they control the narrative, right or wrong. And if you don't listen or go by what they feel is their way, you become anti-Semitic. You know what I mean?
Yeah. They got a world clinch on it, bro.
They definitely do. And you know, it's crazy because everything was built off, like I said, we kind of, it's fucked up. Think about this. And I'm just gonna use this is my synopsis. There's nobody's opinion. But like we kind of went there funding both sides, right? They were doing something to those small hats. We bring in all the scientists and everything that were building all that shit to do it to them too, and bring them over here. And now they come over here and they're running over here and they're driving Benzes that are made in Germany. Like it doesn't make sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's, you know, and that's what the Cold War was about. We took all the scientists and Russia got mad at us because we was on the same team.
But you know what's the crazy thing is that they had them before. We were smart to get certain ones like von Braun, but we didn't get the Russia beat us to space, and Russia beat us in that war. They don't tell you that, you know what I mean? Just like we lost in Somalia and Mogadishu.
That's
We lost
they
that
listed Disney.
Yep, Disney. Yeah, you're right. And they had, and with Disney, you got what's his name? Crawley, Alex Crawley. Is it Crawley? Crawley and Disney were best friends. Yeah, there you go, Crawley. They were best friends, and they was. If you look at Disney cartoons back in the days, they show you a thing with how they used to paint these characters and images, and they would use phalluses and you know, different kind of sexual like you know what I mean, symbols within the cartoon, and you wouldn't realize like you look at one of the Grumpy Smurf's nose, and if you realize it was made out of his penis, you know what I mean? Like I won't and that's crazy for the kid's mind. You know, it's a colonization of the imagination, like I said earlier.
But they still use media for everything.
Well, symbols is everywhere, right? That's another language within itself. That's how people are going through with the subconscious mind. It's all symbolism.
Yep.
There's so many different languages, man. It's body, you know what I mean? That's what it is. It's like you could be watching this screen and not realizing that you're being pumped in with some low electronic frequencies. You know what I mean? Like
That's the whole time with that background.
Yeah, that background. That's why they say when you buy games or watch movies, like you can catch epileptic seizures because of the flashing colors, because it does something inside you differently. Like I said, and we only really see 3 colors. That's the crazy shit. All this other shit is made up. You only see red, blue, and green. You know that, right?
Yeah.
The mind fills in the blanks for everything else. That's crazy.
That's why the mind is a bad mother's mother.
That's why your mind. I wrote this shit. I said my mind ain't even mine. You know what I mean? Because sometimes I get shit that I can't unsee or thoughts that I don't even want to think about, and I'm like, damn, like it be fucking me up.
This is the world that we live in. This is the world that we live in. Sorry, still need to drop that song. And I do.
What sound? That shit sound like a slave song. What the fuck was that?
This is the world that we live in. Don't act like it's your first time hearing that shit.
I never heard that shit, bro.
This is the world that we live in.
And you know it's crazy. We got to get in touch with Mother Nature. I think that's the problem. I think everybody's so built up and locked in these squares, looking at squares, sitting on a square. You know what I mean? We all in like a confined space of a box, like a 90-degree four-way 90-degree trap, nigga. Like your TV's a square, your couch is a square, your house is a square, your doors are square, the windows is a square. It's almost like it keeps us confined in this mental space. Or it's like something different about that shit. Like the geometry on that is significant. I'm telling you, it means something because that's why we're always looking at it. It's almost, and it's like a universal shape, but it means something to me.
Ultimately, we just being warehoused.
Hey, like you said, we could be a big ant farm, and we don't even know that. We already built AI, and we are so ahead that we're able to tap into it and reverse our timelines to see how we got here and where, you know what I mean? Because us being in this organic 3D suit to be able to experience this reality is a gift in itself, right? Or it's a miracle in itself, not a gift, but it's a miracle, right? For your soul to be inside of this flesh, and because you know something inside you is alive, right or wrong. You know you have a soul, right? There's a spirit in you that, you know, when you smile, it's not you smiling, your soul is smiling. And
already.
Your brain is putting the information to the body to react, you know? So who knows how far ahead we are with technology, and that's probably why we can't even understand where we came from or why the sky's blue or why water's wet, because you know what I mean. We so advanced that those things became so behind, so far down the timeline that we have to come back and tap into our organic cells before we hit transhumanism. That's my opinion.
Yeah, if our brains could fill in the blanks with colors, you imagine all the other blanks is filling in throughout the day.
Hey, that's, your brain is a fucking supercomputer, man. They built the computer off the brain.
Yeah.
All could be a hologram, you know. Everything we're looking at.
That's crazy too, right? To be one big simulation and to be so smart to even question the fact that it's a simulation. Like, why wouldn't the software writer take that out so that way we don't even have to worry about those kind of answers, questions? You know what I mean, that's how you know. Yeah, it's deep. Well, I don't know. Divine intervention, free will. I don't know. Because God does help you when times if you follow the signs. You know, God will tell you run left, nigga. Don't take that right. You know what I mean? If you follow, you got to follow the signs. Though you got to be tapped in with the universe to get that kind of clue. You know what I mean? Like the final destination shit. You know what I mean? You got to be tapped in.
When you're a playable character and shit, they feed you information and shit.
Ooh, this nigga Joe went deep. You trying to say this? You trying to say there's NPCs out here, Joe? I respect it.
There's a lot of NPCs out here.
I respect that, nigga. Nigga said when you a playable character, that was when you first player in this shit. Wow, they feed you crumbs, right? Just so you can feel like you got the cookie. That's crazy. I heard that they always do that though. They give us two lies and they make us fight over which one is true. That's crazy.
That's the fucking devil and the angel on the shoulder, yeah. Good versus evil.
I think we're born with that, but I think we naturally. Well, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like we know though. You know, it's not like you kind of got this kind of intelligent programming within yourself, right? The sperm already knows to go for the ovary, right? It doesn't go for the thigh. It doesn't go to the toes. It doesn't travel anywhere else but trying to find that ovary. I mean, some don't make it. Yeah, that's give or take. But I'm just saying though, it's programmed already, right? It's life before it's even incubated to become life. So it's almost intelligent design inside that. You know what I mean? Inside that. Right. So you know what I mean? Like, how far does it go down though? Right? How far does it go down? Is there anything inside of that? You feel me? Where's the spirit inside the sperm cell? You know what I'm saying? Like, how can you quantize that? Or how can you see that? Or how can you know what I mean? Like, these are things that because it's deeper than that, right? Like you look at a body, like he got a soul, but the sperm has soul too.
Believe that's what I was gonna say. You don't believe the soul?
Yeah, the sperm has. Of course, I believe men masturbating. This is my opinion. Men masturbating porn obsessively is very bad for you spiritually. Like it messes with your balance. You know what I mean? If that makes sense.
That's why bad luck.
No, that's why we got a hyper. That's why we got a hyper fluctuation of porn, and it's so available now because it knows it destroys the man's mind. It keeps them docile. You know what I mean? That's why football players and wrestlers and boxers they can't have sex or beat off before the fight because they want them to go in there as on edge, you know, aggressive. You get me? They don't want them going there lackadaisical, sleeping and comfortable, ready to get a sandwich.
Ready to take a motherfucking head off. You know?
Yeah, Mike was in there with fucking, you know what I mean, ready to kill some boy. These niggas give me pussy for 4 weeks. I'm killing something. I'll eat your kids.
Freaking dead, man. You're freaking dead.
When a nigga said I'll eat your kids, Mike was crazy. That nigga, I said,
he got a lot of quotables, yo.
He got the best quotables for like some motivation shit to get through the war. Those are the best ones. Don't listen to them shits fighting with your baby mama, nigga. Them just drive crazy.
Yeah, on the other side of the wall and shit. Yeah, you're like, what?
She'll eat your kids. Will eat your kids.
Fucking come get you,
That's
man.
a fact. That's why you have to be conscious when you connect with the souls. I didn't just learn, but I also put something. We are electro and the women are magnetic. You know what I mean? At the end of the day. So we're the like the male part of it and the female syntheset, but they're the balance of us, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes we get too riled up. That's why we gotta learn how to ground ourselves, right? They always teach us about grounding, put your feet on natural ground.
Yeah.
A little bit, see, because we don't understand.
If you go down that route, who's the positive, who's the negative?
I mean, there probably is duality and everything, so I don't know. It could be both. Just as they're positive, they could be negative, right? Just as you positive, you could be both too. You could be mad and happy. You know what I mean? It could happen. I mean, I can't tell you that. I don't know. I'm just guessing when you ask me that, but I don't know. Maybe I just feel like women more women draw it in more, right? A woman can sit there in a nice red dress and have 25 niggas just look at her and fall in love. You hear me? They don't even know her name.
Yeah.
Them niggas see a nice red dress, a big butt, and a smile. Oh my God.
A dude got to try 10 times harder, yo.
I'm saying though, but women are powerful because if she knows that, and she's on her game, think about how she can manipulate certain shit and have niggas out like what you see. You know what I mean?
Already.
What you
A
see,
chick
these
can
women have
in a certain way, and she like they.
it's certain chicks though. It's not all of them. It's them ones that was like, you know what I mean? They got a little edge to them, man. They know how to run games, boy. They'll have a nigga think they'll go call you, you know what I mean? Some other shit telling you, this nigga beat me up and have niggas coming over here coming, you know what I mean? Like crazy shit. You be in a situation never expected, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Look at Robert Givens and Mike Tyson, like, you know, like, you know what I mean? Those type of shit, like, you never know.
She put that motherfucker on blast.
Tupac, look at Tupac. You know what I'm saying? Tupac got caught with them, like them chicks like that, you know what I mean? Like, they be on, they on that type of game, you know what I mean?
All they did was duplicate what they did to Mike Tyson. Oh shit.
Yeah, but then that becomes a weapon too for like, you know, psyopses, you know, for like if they running a big psychoanalysis on us, they see what works. It's Hegelian dialect, right? They'll say, you know what, this is how they reacted to this last time, so we can create that or manufacture it to see if we get the same reaction, you know. And when they know that and they see that it's like a study, they'll do that shit somewhere in a third world country somewhere, and then they'll come try it out here in like a small part in fucking Long Island or something, you know what I mean? And it's all science, like experiments.
There's really no philosophy to it. What they do is they provide you with everything you need to destroy yourself.
Yeah, you become dependent too. Yeah.
No, to destroy yourself, yo. They'll give you everything you need to destroy yourself, yo.
That's true. Because
it's up to you. Right. You know what I'm saying?
And it's crazy because I think some of the smartest people be the motherfuckers that you see walking, talking to the floor. I be thinking like them niggas know something, bro. But when you get too close to the truth, it's almost borderline insanity. Because you cannot believe that reality is stranger than fiction. You know what I mean? And them niggas be having.
They say a lot of geniuses are crazy and shit. Yeah.
I
believe label them crazy because they don't understand them.
I believe that too.
Their brain don't shut off and shit, yo. That's like
but autistic savants, you know, could be geniuses too, right?
Yeah.
They don't even have to speak to you, but they're geniuses. So you know what I mean?
Man, well, yeah, they could be nonverbal and play the fucking piano like a.
Bro, I'm telling you, son. If you see my son draw, bro, if you see, I swear to you, mom. And let me tell you something. My son is into old. For some reason, the old cars like 1957 Chevy Bel Airs, 1936s. He draws them, bro. He's into the old Woody Woodpecker cartoons, the Popeye ones. He's not into all this new SpongeBob shit. I love that. You know what I mean? Because that's how. Yeah, it teaches. It's a different message in those cartoons, in my opinion, than all the new SpongeBob's and Ed and Eddie's and Uncle Grandpa's. Like them shit don't be having no kind of sense to it sometimes. It's also like subliminal messages in that shit. You know what I mean?
Always. There's a lot of adult humor in these fucking cartoons.
Yeah,
you know, that
they don't even make sense. Kids don't even catch it, but they don't know that. You know what I mean? Something's being projected or planted in their mental garden. You know?
A lot. Yeah. That's dope though. You know, I used to love fucking Popeye back in the day.
Yeah, the old ones. Yo, I watched that. The Bugs Bunny, the Looney Tunes, all Daffy Ducks. The nigga be having me do Donald Duck voice. I be mad as shit. I got to do Donald Heckle, Jekyll. Yeah, all that, man. I be having to do Donald Duck's voice outside with him. He's like, Donald Duck voice, daddy. I'm like, damn, nigga. I be in the middle of Walmart or some shit. Everybody look at me like I'm tweaking.
Let me hear your Donald Duck voice, yeah.
Hell no, man. You want
he
gonna wake up. He gonna wake up. That nigga will wake up and come over here, bro. Trust me.
Oh shit,
man. You know, it's funny. My son, real quick, my fault, last one, Joe. My son got now. He keeps saying, "Yes, sir." You know how we always like, "Yes, sir." Yo, so even I'm worried now because he's been doing it for like the last like week. And I know when he goes to school now, I'm trying to teach him like, yes, ma'am, you know, don't say sir to your teacher. But I know when he goes to teacher, he says that shit so for like cool.
Yes, sir.
Like, yes, sir. He doesn't just like us, like, yes, sir. Bro, I was thinking I'm trying to have this nigga on some military shit, like, you know what I mean? Like, call me sir, you know, like I didn't know how to take it at first, but it's cute when he says it though. Because he don't say much, but if he says yes, sir, you know what he means, you know what I mean?
Shit, yeah. Yes, that's your fault, yo. You can't get mad at him, yo.
I know. Trust me, yo. I really gotta filter myself a lot more because my daughter, she's nearly at the age now. She's about to be 11, so
Yes,
she be,
sir.
shit. I don't know like lingo and shit that they be saying now and all that. Like this shit that I be like, what the hell is that? And she'll know. I'm like, how the fuck you know that? But yeah, it's different now. These kids are 9, 10 years old learning how to load guns. When I was 9, 10, I was running around with a hanger acting like cops and robbers.
Oh shit. You can't even play cops and robbers nowadays. You get shot.
And some niggas didn't even have hangers. They had to use their fingers. They had to use their finger. You heard? They walk around with your hand like pow pow.
A branch and shit.
you can't have no hangers in your house, or you couldn't use them. You got to use your finger the whole way. Come on, son. Let me go get my hanger for you.
Yo, Blanco, you know what I ran across on the internet and shit, not that long ago. Remember the bean shooters, yo?
I used to make them shits with the balloon and the quarter water.
I don't know, Texas. I don't know, yo, if y'all did it out there like that and shit. Yo, y'all did bean shooters?
They probably had slingshots though. It's called pea shooters, right? Like pea shooters. We used to put.
We had slingshots, but
they had slingshots down there.
There's two kinds of slingshots. There's the kind that you wrap around, and then there's the kind that you pull like a rubber band.
Yeah, these are the ones we had. Like you pull a balloon, like you put.
I guess that would be the form of it and shit. Because what we used to do is take a roller. I don't know if y'all know a roller, but a roller and shit, and put a fucking balloon at the back of it and shit, Then you drop a bean in the inside, you pull it all the way back. That shit,
Yeah.
Trust me, it's a weapon.
That shit hurt like a motherfucker,
But we used to dress up in cardboard and have BB gun fights.
That's fire. That's fire. Though. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's fire because you can see if you hit a nigga. You know if you hit a nigga, you can't lie. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can't lie because the hole is in your cardboard.
You got 6 holes in his heart. He hit me.
How much fucking covering do you have with this cardboard? You have a whole BB gun fight.
Well, you get your whole body covered except like your face. We'd have to stop if somebody got shot in the face, and that happened a lot. People get shot in the face.
Came off. That's what the
shit hurt.
Nah, see,
shot in the BB ain't no joke. I got shot in my face.
Armor, fuck that. I'm gonna build me a whole.
One time, I told a story to cut on the niggas. One time, my wife come home, and it was early. I'm playing game and shit. This shit was probably like we was on 2 years in relationship. She come with a bag. It's like 2 in. I'm like, what the fuck is that? She's like, yo, I got you something. And in my head, I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm like looking. She's like probably at the door in the room. And I'm sitting in the bed. So she pulled the bag open on the bed and pulls it, and the shit dropped. And there was 2 ratchets. The shit looked real as shit, and the shit hit and shot me under my neck, nigga, with a BB like that. I was like, oh shit, you shot me, bitch. Yeah, I got say, yo, word of my mama. I grabbed my neck, nigga. I was tweaking for a second, like I couldn't register what happened. I just felt sharp pain, you know what I mean? Bro, that shit hit me right under my neck, like that shit. You know, when they get a fresh cut too, so it was all like, you know what I mean?
Oh, I've been hit the BB gun a couple of times.
So she looked at me. She had this like the look because she don't even know they BB guns. She thinking they real. She ain't telling me that they BB guns either. She's just like, look, I got you.
Luckily, that shit was a BB gun.
Yo, for real, nigga, it hit me. It would forget about it. But where it hit me at would have been brutal. I'd have looked like Conway.
This is fucked up.
Shout out Conway though. This nigga's a beast.
You can't do that.
Now they got these fully automatic BB guns. Man, them motherfuckers dead.
The gel shits. They got the gel shits now.
Them shits look real as fuck. They're not even painting the tip orange anymore and shit.
Nah, nigga, them just shoot like 200 bullets, and that's crazy.
Straight M16s and shit out there.
They be doing that. I think in Chicago, they had like a little thing going on drive-bys, and they used to have wars with paintball guns instead of real guns. Did y'all see that? Yeah, that's crazy. So I ain't gonna lie. Paintball, you ever got shot with
them? Shit, that's you know what I'm saying.
It's cool. It's like putting the guns down, but still, I'm saying, it's still, you hit a nigga in the eye with a paintball gun, it's over.
Oh yeah. We used to play that shit heavy. I got my own fucking paintball gun there. We done played in junkyards, all type of shit, Me and White, all type of shit. I love that shit. It's kind of fun, I don't know if you've.
But then think about it. You got these kids with modified ARs and they don't even got shoes yet. You know what I mean? Like they don't care about no fucking paint guns, and they could get a whole AR with 4 clips and a scope and a bump switch.
You see these what is it, skeleton guns and shit,
Oh yeah, the ghost guns. That's crazy. Those ghost guns are crazy too. With the immigrants, think about the danger you could put together there with the immigrants and them ghost guns.
All you need is one machine.
That's crazy.
One machine can arm the whole fucking building.
That's crazy, man.
And,
That woman.
I think the special on that shit, yo, on Vice or whatever, yo. And yo, it was this young kid, yo. It was this older cat, yo, that made these shits, yo, and he did it for sport and shit, you know. One of those motherfuckers. There was this other young kid that was selling these shits, yo. He was making these shits in his room and shit and selling these motherfuckers, yo.
You don't think
There's no law. There's no law against them shits, yo.
Wow. No serial number on the ratchet.
Yeah, now they got a law against those guns because they make them out of 3D printers. Like you don't want to get caught with that. Like you done. You're finished. You're finished, sir. No more.
But at the time, they didn't have no laws against that shit, yo.
No, they didn't.
So these motherfuckers is making these shits in the room, like young. Yo, this dude was young too. I'm like, damn, he's literally putting together a whole gun. Like he's making a gun.
How long did it take him to make one? How long?
I think it was like a day. I think it takes like to do the whole mold of it. I think it takes like a day and change and shit, yo. The only thing is like it's made from like plastic and all that. Like you gotta you gotta like do all the refine, you know what I'm saying, to make the shit move and the way it's supposed to move and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like the barrel, the pin, a couple of things that's like metal, but everything else would be plastic. Or that's crazy.
But yo, I'm telling you, I'm telling you, like I swear, like damn near the whole shit was made out of plastic, yo.
That's
crazy. This is the crazy part about it and shit, yo. That's why they call it the ghost guns, because it'll ring up and shit because it's all plastic. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right. It
don't have one against you shit.
Yeah, you're right. That's crazy.
Yo, and is a dude, and he's in high school and shit or something like that, yo, and he's selling these shits, yo.
Yeah, but if you watch that, you don't think the feds watch that?
Shit, yo.
You don't think the feds? That's crazy. You don't think the feds watch the Vice episode and like, yo, y'all niggas better tell us who this dude is? Like, you don't think they're gonna force you to tell them?
Well, again, there's no law and shit, yo. There's no law against it.
Okay, yeah, that's
because look, they showed another dude that was like it was like a whole tournament of motherfuckers that made these shits, yo, and they busted at this tournament and shit, yo.
Niggas said tournament. That's crazy.
Like they were making big boy shits, yo, like crazy shits, yo. No law, yo.
That's crazy.
Because technically, you know, I mean, it's a gun, but it's not a gun and shit, yo.
Yeah.
It's all made of plastic and shit, yeah.
I know it's crazy when I seen a nigga with a blowtorch on the end of his AR. I said, "This is crazy." Like, nigga had a blowtorch on the end of a rifle. That's crazy.
Shit, yeah. It's a little extra there.
You never seen him yet? You never seen that the security guard? He's on video, and the niggas walk up to him, and he's like in Atlanta. I don't even know if it's Atlanta or Florida, whatever. He got a fucking blowtorch on a assault rifle.
That's a dude that's in Atlanta that was in the little mini mall shit, yo.
Nah, not that nigga. He's funny. He was getting chased and
that dude is wild, yo.
He's crazy. I ain't gonna lie. I watched those videos.
He wants to smoke, yo. He wants to smoke. That's the crazy shit.
He quit. I think he don't work anymore. I was like,
I think he got fired and shit, and then he moved to like fucking. I swear he popped up in like Texas or some shit like that in like a grocery store and shit. Yo, he's doing his videos and shit. Yeah, he beef with motherfuckers, like he chooses to work in the middle of the hood and shit, yo.
He beef with all the gang members in the mall.
Yeah, like now you standing in a grocery store and shit, yo. Like literally like a bodega and shit, yo. And you fucking have a security guard like chilling in there, yo.
I watched some videos a while ago. I remember that dude. That's crazy. Nah, this dude is a different. He's like a bouncer, and them niggas outside talking, and he's holding the shit up, and they're like, "Yo, show that shit again." You know, he's like, "Nah." You know, he's real militant, but he's like, "All right," and you know, that shit blow out flame, nigga. I'm like, yo, these niggas different word, man. I gotta find a video. I'm gonna send it to you, man. That shit crazy.
I know there was one dude and shit, they walked upon him and shit. He had mad like knives and fucking all type of crazy ass shit in his vest and fucking armed to the T and shit, yeah. He fucking working security. Like, what the fuck? What do you think he's gonna jump off here, yo? That you need all this shit looking like Blade and shit, yo. Like, what the fuck do you think is really gonna pop off, yo? This motherfucker want to throw ninja stars at people and shit, man.
You'd be surprised. The motherfucker be some of the niggas is sick with the knife, nigga. Nigga throw a knife right between your eyes, my nigga.
Yeah.
Some of the niggas is trained deadly assassin. Like a nigga kill you with a fork.
Yo, you see the the pin assassin, the Asian dude.
Nah, that sounds crazy though. That's
He
deep.
was killing motherfuckers with a needle, like a needle pin, a fucking sewing needle.
That's crazy.
They had him on the fucking I forgot what it was and shit, yo, and he demonstrated the shit, yo. He put a
He plucks it, right?
He took a glass and put a balloon on the other side of the glass and shit, yo. And he
think
showed
that's
how much power and strength he got with this little fucking pin. He threw it through the glass and popped it with the balloon.
Yeah, I didn't know he was an assassin, but I did see that.
Yeah. He was killing motherfuckers, yo, with that shit.
Yeah, that nigga's crazy. You know, King Jong-un had his 2 women attack his brother or cousin in the airport, and they had like in their nails and they scratched him. All they had to do was scratch him a couple times. That nigga died like 4 days later. He was trying to leave. Yeah, and King Jong-un, that's his brother or some shit, like his cousin. And the nigga trying to leave the country, and the nigga sent 2 assassins. They were 2 chicks, and they got it on video. They got like some shit on their nails or whatever, and they walk up to him and scratch him at the airport. And he doesn't even realize it really, you know, like you see him like, what the fuck this bitch is doing? That type shit, you know what I mean? And then the next thing you know, the nigga dead. They poison that nigga. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's it. Man, that's some old karate flick shit, yeah.
That's some 5 Deadly Venom shit.
That shit, yeah.
Got hit with the fucking venom tag, right?
Watch that episode. It sounds good.
I bet you she said Viper Strike right before she hit him.
Yeah. Huh. I like your style. Let's fight.
Yeah.
It would be polite as fuck and shit. Yeah. Huh. Korean style. Huh. Okay. Let's fight.
Hey, Rice, I got a joke here. I tell them all the time. If a guy, like an Asian guy, ever tells you, please, I don't want no trouble, don't fuck with that nigga no more. If he says that in that same tone with that voice, please, I don't want no trouble, don't fuck with that nigga. That nigga gonna have you fucked up like Jet Li. He gonna snap everything
in you.
Run.
I learned that we had a foreign exchange student from Japan. No, I think he was from Jackson Wong. He was from Japan. The gangster tried to bully him. Man, when I say he let their ass have it, he kicked that motherfucker in the chest and ruptured his goddamn appendix. That bitch had to go to the hospital. He kicked the shit out that motherfucker. He slid that motherfucker across the whole classroom. He stole on that Chinese boy, and that Chinese boy kicked the dog shit out of him. I ain't never seen nobody get kicked like that before.
If you see a nigga do karate in the streets, you be amazed. I ain't give a fuck who you are. You can fight on it, but you see a nigga just go straight karate on niggas, you like, yo, that nigga nice, bro.
Yeah.
That nigga doing kicks, fighting. Niggas don't do kicks. Niggas don't fight. Niggas fight for like 2 minutes, hug each other, throw each other, slam each other, whatever, a couple punches. This nigga standing
around on his tippy toes and shit.
When you go full crane style,
that motherfucker starts stretching and cracking knuckles and shit. Yo, you run.
That's the nigga you gotta watch out for. He's telling you, please, I don't want no trouble.
I told you 2 times, I don't want no trouble.
He's the type of nigga, he's gonna beat you up and then beat you up. He's gonna help you up. Please go now.
Go now. There you go. What up, Cameron? What's going on? Salute.
What's up, Cameron?
Pull up my cell phone for that one. Yeah, there used to be a movie called My First Name is Bruce, yo. You ever seen that shit, yo? No, they call me Bruce. That's the name of that shit, yo. There was this Asian dude, yo, that used to he used to play off the fact that he was Asian and shit, yo. He used to scare people telling him that he knew karate and shit, yo. So he was talking shit on the block or whatever, like he'll get into some shit, yo. And he was like, oh, you want to fight? He's like, with my right foot, I'm going to kick you in the face. With my left foot, I'm going to knock off the... Like, he just keeps describing it to the point where they get scared and shit, they run off and shit. So one day he got his ass beat, yo. That shit was funny.
They say, fake it till you make it, right?
Yeah. With my right hand, I'm going to break your ribs. He's like, what? With my left hand, I'm going to kick you in your face.
Nah, it be the Steven Seagal karate that fucks me up. Like I don't believe none of that shit. I bet how this nigga just grabs nigga and it look like he's struggling to grab you type shit. And twist your arm up.
Motion like a motherfucker with his
like a keto or some shit.
That shit is I don't know what the fuck that is. Keto diet. Yeah.
Street niggas don't fight like that. Street niggas see you do a windmill kick and he's gonna think twice. Like, hold on now, son. I think I smoked.
Dancing around your toes and shit. I'm walking away. Yeah.
I see a nigga crack his neck.
If you bouncing back and forth, shaking your hands and shit, loosening up and shit,
Yeah, you're like Bolo and Bloodsport. You remember Bolo?
You hit brick don't hit back. Like what? What do you mean by that?
What was what's the dude that Martin used to play? The karate kung fu?
Jones. What was it?
He got his ass whooped. That shit was funny as hell.
Bolo, yo, that motherfucker's the biggest Asian dude I ever seen.
What was his name though, McFly? What was his name, real quick? Come on, we can't let that go.
Ooh, Bolo, yo, who?
No, when Martin played the young, he played the karate.
Oh,
please,
fucking,
I need the help.
Shit, yo.
What was his name? I can't think of it to save my life.
Oh, that shit hurting my heart right now. I was in like Superfly or something, you know. Oh man, I can't.
What was his name, man?
Joe, come on, Joe.
I thought it was Kung Fu Joe.
No. Son Jones probably too. Maybe Jones. Superfly Jones? No. Oh look, Pink can't remember either. We fought. It's over. All right, Joe. Good night, man.
Shit, I can't remember.
That shit make you go to bed. You won't be able to go to sleep all night thinking about that shit. I'm going to Google that bitch. I know Otis was a security guard. Shanae, and they play Roscoe. And what was the karate nigga name? Oh man, boy.
It was Kung Fu Jones.
Kung Fu something. I thought it was Kung Fu something.
Somebody gotta know, man. That's crazy.
Kung Fu Dynamite.
He said nigga said Kung Fu Dynamite.
Dragonfly.
I remember he said, Romy Rome? No, Roman Rome was the other dude, right? Jerome was in the house.
Was it Dragonfly?
Yeah, there you go. It was Dragonfly Jones. Thank you, bro. I'll go to sleep tonight. That was good. Thank you. It was, remember he had Romy Rome? Remember Jerome? Come on, son.
He said, I got to be jelly because Jam don't shake like that.
That nigga used to love Pam.
Romy Rome's in the house.
Romy Rome in the house. That was fire. Yeah, Superfly Jones. That was fun.
Romy Rome, the player from the Himalayas.
That's a fact. With the one gold tooth.
Yo, I'm watching they got the debate on and shit, yo. This motherfucker's face is painted out. Like, what the fuck? Is he a blackface and shit, yo?
I ain't gonna lie, he do look like who? You talking about Trump?
Yeah, yo. The only thing that's white is his eyelids and shit and his ears.
Look at him real good when he does that little face. It's like an ostrich. Like,
yeah, he be making all type of faces and shit.
He be making I just shit in myself face, like you thinking about your sharding.
Yeah, I hope they don't smell that.
Hey, yeah, pig said cheese puff. That shit fucked up.
And then this shit, it's like Juana Man up here and shit, yo. Like, it's horrible, yo.
I'm sorry, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Pantsuit, yo. Pantsuits. Who the fuck invented a
pantsuit? She's standing on like a 3 foot. She's standing on like a 3 feet pole, like a stool, right? You know that, right? So that Trump don't look so bigger than her. They put her on. Yeah, they don't want
to. He had a little bit of height on her. She's still a little bit tall, yo.
She tried to show off though. She walked off first shaking his hand.
Her ass out. She started to look old.
Yeah.
I mean, you see, they're not doing his hair no more. They letting it go white.
Yeah, I see the shot. Yeah, in the shot was hair. That's not even his hair though.
Well, I mean, you know, today's hair.
Today's wig, the Wednesday wig.
Yeah. Whatever the fuck you want to call that shit. That shit like a shag carpet, you know.
Yo, tell it. Shag carpet is like some shit that was on the dashboard in the 70s.
Yeah. They had that at the crib too, yeah.
There's a nigga with some big dice on his hanging off his rear mirror with the whole on the dashboard.
That's some player shit, yeah.
Niggas say, nah, that's koala fur, my brother.
Oh my god, yo. I don't know what that shit is, yo. Damn, that shit is horrible. Looking at it, yo, like all the money he got, yo. I would have got plugs or something by now. Like
he's about to go. He's good. He's comfortable.
I don't know. I think that's his real fucking hair, though, yo. That's the thing. But I think it's all for like the back of his head, and he's combing it to the front because that's why it flips up and shit, yo.
It's the hairdo he had when he was young and he had the mullet. He kept it. He's stuck in that thing where we get in our prime of our life and we don't want to let go of that era.
Yeah, I get it. He did look like fucking
Look at him in look at him in Little Rascals. If you see his hair in Little Rascals, and then you see it now, you can see they try to just keep that same little the curl in the front. You know, like he had hair in the Little Rascals. He had like that mullet, remember?
Yeah, I remember from back in the day and shit. Yeah, he's a player. This
Yeah.
motherfucker. See, I watched it on my phone and shit. Looking at it on my fucking TV. They looking horrible. Like the coloring is way off. Like they, god damn.
Keep it a buck, Joe. If you had a choice between Condoleezza Rice or Kamala Harris, where you going?
Shit, neither one of them motherfuckers. But at least Condoleezza worked with the top president.
Oh, you said Condoleezza. Ooh.
Just because she has years and years of being in that war room, she's been around.
Brother.
Just based off experience, they both fucking ain't like they both. I think
I'm
equally.
talking about beating, man. I'm not talking about presidency.
Smashing, shit.
Smashing. Ooh, brother.
Oh man, shit, they both bad. And I just called her Joanna, man. You trying to make me make a decision on me?
Catch you out of context. I'll put you in viral mode. Let's go.
She got that border collie haircut too and shit,
I like Kamala. I don't know. I was talking about yellow bones, red bones. I'm into that type of shit. So yeah.
I don't know. I think Condoleezza, I think she.
I don't know. The darker the berry, the sweeter juice. I heard that.
I think I might go Condoleezza and shit.
I don't know. I think Condoleezza is gonna hit you with that bitter baby mother energy after a while.
I mean, I think like she's down to wear a mask and shit.
Cosplay.
Nigga, she look like she down.
You're gonna dress up like an anime Asian chick right now. Okay, put the mask on.
Leave it the whole time. Leave this shit on the whole time.
Wow, she's a part owner of a football team. That's crazy. You don't even hear about her no more. She definitely was in the neocon thing, the little think tank. She was one of them. What's lies, TC? What's lies, TC? Real quick, tell Joe what's a lie, because Joe needs to know.
TC. Lies about what, TC? What we do now?
I hope it wasn't me. I think he's talking about
definitely block her. Definitely block her.
I think he said a lie about who I smashed. He thinks I'll smash Condoleezza Rice. That's what it is.
I don't know if I'll mess with Connie, but I used to have messed with her. She looked old tonight. She embarrassed me because I've been saying she fine. She sure is fine.
I can't see sexy in these pantsuit. I can't see sexy in a pantsuit at all, At all,
I could. I see it. I can see it.
Nah, like the modern day chicks now that's switching it up and like making it sexy shit. This box shit she got on over here, nah.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing.
She like a stewardess for the 70s and shit,
I think they was more worried about her staying on script and cue than her wardrobe.
Yeah, she looked like she worked for Pan Am.
Yeah, but she got to if she brought up Trump history too about the fucking the Central Park 5 and all that, like bitch, your history is not really that good either though. You know what I mean? Like your history, it gets ugly if he starts talking about it.
She was talking about the New York 5. I said, oh shit.
Yeah, but he said like you going back 40 years ago about shit that these are talking points that everybody used, Let me tell you something. If I heard them niggas said they did it and I didn't know better because I didn't know about fake news at that time.
Yeah.
And they did it, and I'm saying same thing. Fuck that, man. Them niggas should fry for that shit. Them niggas break that whatever they did to that lady and kill her, whatever. They should given that. I would have said it too. I'm not gonna lie.
But if you went all the way out on the limb to the point of you pulling out an ad in the paper shit, you gotta once they came out that they were innocent, you gotta put an ad back in the paper too. Like
you gotta go on right your wrong.
Only way you gonna save face and shit,
Not, he don't like saying sorry. That's his ego. He don't say sorry. He's one of
the That's why you haven't seen his wife in what? How many years and shit? I don't know. When's the last I seen him and his wife together?
I think he buried one of his wives on his property, so you don't pay taxes on that shit no more. Or his golf course.
Yeah, probably. Once you bury your people on the land and shit, they can't take that land from you. Most of your people is buried on it. Shit,
That's what I meant too. They should talk more about what's going on. It's like being in a relationship and all they keep doing is bringing up your old shit. It's like, how are we gonna move on if we keep talking about shit that happened 10 years ago? Let's talk about the future and build on that, because then we could let go of shit that's already. Because once you get those little, oh, he did this and he did that and she did this, that shit just makes us
That's
look
how
like
she was allowed not to answer questions, because they was being so petty and shit, yeah. And both of them wanted to get a word in and shit, yeah. And she was able to slip under the fucking radar and shit, yeah.
Yeah, I think
she really did some shit, yeah. I mean, she said a lot of shit, yo. She definitely looked good and shit, yo. I'm not even gonna lie, yo. She handled herself well.
Like Hillary folded. Trump was giving Hillary the business. Nobody can say he was.
They're cousins.
Yeah, I know. They both in the same Kabbalah. They said crooked Hillary. They said fucking lock her up. Like them nigga had viral moments against Hillary, bro. Against Kamala, he couldn't do that. You know what I mean? Like they try to ask her, yo, what do you think about her being black? And he's like, I don't care. She said she was. Like he didn't want to get into it. You know what I mean? And I can respect that. But he ain't gonna say sorry. That nigga will never say sorry. I promise you that.
He's like, one day I was just looking down and it saes that she's not black, and there's just.
I love the way he explains shit, bro. I love this.
I don't care, huh? Yeah, he danced very good. Yeah, he did good on that.
Good. He dodged that one good because they're trying to get him on that.
I don't care.
Hey, look at this real quick before you close the night. This is the crazy shit. We just had the election, the 45th president, and if the president is 47th, it's gonna be Trump, and that comes up to 9/11. Today's 9/11. That's crazy.
I don't think
I'm just saying though, maybe it's all synonymous. Maybe it's all like a little ritual going on. We don't even see it with the whole blood moon shit that we don't know about.
I don't doubt it. I'm just saying that I don't think he's gonna win though. Yeah.
What's the irony though? He's like the most viral president the whole time of everything in presidency, and then he falls into 9/11, where we know 9/11 is a very significant number with the esoteric world and a cult symbol. Like that shit.
I think he also got saved with a comment that he made and shit, yo, about the cop that shot the chick in there, and when it was getting stormed and shit, when the Capitol was getting stormed.
That was crazy. They tried to get him on that one. He dodged that one good too.
Yeah, but with him saying, you know what I'm saying, like, oh, he was just a cop that was out of control or whatever shit, he should have not shot her. They were busting through the fucking door, yo. Like literally busting through the door, yo. Like this cop was afraid for his fucking life, yo. I would have shot her ass too, yo. What the fuck?
You know what it is with that though, Joe? There was a lot of agents. Even in the George Floyd riots, there was agents, Antifa, all type of shit that was moving. Like the ops was disguised in there, starting to have it too, to make it get like that so they could use it later on. Like these niggas weaponized.
The ones that just happen to have a hammer or just so happen to have the tool that you need.
Yeah, well, they just happen to have bricks laying everywhere.
Access to the brick.
Yeah, they had bricks laying everywhere right before the riots, and no construction's going on. That was like, come on, bro. That's just my opinion, though. I feel like, in my opinion, they're not gonna let nothing go to waste. They can spin it, they'll fix it to make it fit their narrative. You know what I mean? He tried to get it with the gun shit. They tried to take away guns. She said, "No, me and him own guns." Like, you see how they do it? You know what I mean? They played in them small little, like, no, we're not taking guns. I own a gun. Like, yeah, everybody should own a gun, bitch. It's all fucking right. You know what I mean? I don't mean to call her a bitch. I'm just talking as a black woman talk. My fault. I really don't got no win in the race. I don't care, because at the end of the day, they're gonna. It's a script, right? When we're watching a program, you know what I'm saying? It's what it is, man. I can't change it anyway if I wanted to. So just leave it. You know what I mean? Fasten up, tighten your seatbelts, or fucking let YOLO. You know what I mean? Yo, Joe got kicked out. Right, you hear me?
Yep.
Oh yeah. Give it a sec. I think Joe gonna pop back up.
What happened to him? Oh, he got kicked out.
Yeah, he talking about the light man. He fucked up. His Wi-Fi. The neighbor changed the password on him. He ain't got no Wi-Fi for the night. Yeah. He gave me the keys to the whip.
Now YouTube and StreamYard been tripping like that, lad. My partner that just was in the last stream, he was over in there, and he lost all his comments and couldn't get them back.
That's crazy. Yeah, they do.
Like, even on YouTube, he couldn't see his comments. People was commenting, and he couldn't see it. Yeah, I was like, they might be going through something.
Yeah, they intentionally do shit like that though to fuck with you. Like I said, this shit is attached to your emotions. When you see likes and all
Yeah.
that, it's attached to your neural. You know what I mean? So what happens is it becomes part of you, like you become one with the machine, you know? Nigga don't hit a like and you know him, you're like, yo, you see my video? You start feeling away, you know what I mean? It's crazy now. But yeah, they do that too with the numbers. Like you could go right now on a live and watch somebody doing like fucking tarot cards and they got like 1,200 people in there. He got a cat suit on. He doing, you know what I mean, reading cards, nigga. And you got some niggas that's talking about some real shit or, you know, some sensible shit. And be like 4 niggas listening.
Yeah.
So maybe 4 people. I don't want to say, you know what I mean?
Because we're supposed to be entertaining people. We ain't supposed to be trying to help each other and educate each other.
Right, right. Well, we're in the age of dramedy or edutainment. You know what I mean? Where the entertainment
Yeah.
and education has to be mixed together in this area. Because everything here is about shock and jock. You know what I mean? And it's more about the messenger than the message. You know what I mean?
Yep. That's why we all messed up. But I tell these youngsters, man, y'all better get rid of this whole system. Us old people, we didn't do it. We didn't catch on fast enough.
Yeah.
Before these folks act a damn fool. Just get rid of the whole shit.
Yeah, because Rome has to fall for things to get. You know, the whole thing, this whole structure, this whole shit is built on. You know what I mean? The foundation is all shaky. You know what I mean? Especially now that we can see it. You know, all this facade that we were big. You know, we control the world and we're the toughest. And nah, it ain't looking like that no more.
Yep. So I would just say, y'all get rid of this shit that we were fooled into. We just not finding out because of the age of information. It's a bunch of shit we didn't know. We just went on what the school teachers told us.
That's a fact. That's what I meant with the computer now. Like they saturate the information now because they know that it's a weapon, right? If the right people get it, they can unlock that spell that we've been under. You know what I mean? But they have to keep it divided, man. That's the way they do it. Whatever it is red or blue on everything. And even being 2 wings of the same bird, you know what I mean? We know that, you know what I mean? We know that they, like you said, they cousins, like they all been together.
They all family.
Right. You know what I mean? Even like Bush and the Saudis and all that, you know what I mean? Like they connect family wise, you know, the princes. He's a prince somewhere over there. You know what I mean? Like that's crazy.
But we got a lot of smart youth coming out. We got a lot of smart youngsters. Like they say, they not closing these jails for no reason. These youngsters ain't going. They can't do jail time.
Yeah, I don't
it's
know.
a minor part of real tough ones, and then the other ones just stay away from them.
I mean, name one.
Yeah.
Like I could name one right now. You know, you ever heard of Reza Islam?
Yeah.
There you go. Like that brother was out here. I remember before Brother Polite got caught up in his situation. He was one of them that were doing that too, you know, dropping a lot of knowledge. I mean, whether it was tied into other shit, I don't know. But at one point he was dropping science. You know, Young Pharaoh? Young Pharaoh was dropping jewels at one point before he got crazy, before they abducted him. Like you said.
Kicked me out. You know, that shit was taking forever to let me back in.
The neighbor changed the Wi-Fi on you, nigga.
The nerve of these motherfuckers, yo. I'm about to knock on their door.
Yo, he ain't gonna have no Netflix or nothing.
I'm like, yo, what the fuck, yo? Y'all being selfish and shit, yo? Fuck
yo, before I go down, yo, give me a show on Netflix that you said was good to watch, because I try to look for that shit that you said at the time. What was the one you said?
Oh, there was a movie and shit, yo, with the little young motherfuckers. Incoming, I think it's called Incoming.
Nah, you
that was the real one.
It's on Netflix.
I just watched another Netflix joint. There's a few of them, yo. Fucking Brothers Sons. The Brothers Sons is a good series and shit, yo. That's on Netflix, yo. There's an Asian like mob shit, yo. It's yo. They set up for that good next season too.
When you told me about like a street one,
Brothers
like
Sons, yeah.
You said it was like a street
mob
movie.
shit, yo.
You can hear me, Joe? Your shit lagging too, my nigga. But yeah, I'm gonna look up.
You already watched the one with the powers, man. Yeah, this is fucking up, man.
Yeah, it's fucking up.
You seen the one with the powers, right? There was another one.
Supercell?
You can't hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. You can't hear me though.
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
you can't hear me, Joe?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you. I hear you. I hear both of y'all. Yeah.
Oh, it's a delay.
It's the brother son. You said some street shit. I forgot. What I just watched.
You watched it a couple. You told me mad times to watch. I gotta go back on the live and check it. It's a movie you request on Netflix.
Yeah, Supercell. You talking about Supercell? That's a good one.
That's new. I saw
from
that.
Netflix.
It's an older one. It's like a Boys in the Hood
Incoming
type
is a good one. Nah, Supercell. That's what it's like with the powers and shit. Yeah,
I seen that. Yeah, it's the London niggas with the powers.
Yeah. Damn, yo, what else? I have. Fuck, yo.
I don't know. I can't remember.
Shit. I was telling you to watch. Man, how you gonna ask me at the end of the night? You know I smoked how many blunts and shit?
It's because it was like one of those movies like Snow Bluff. It was like one of them. It was kind of like one of them things like Snow on the Hill, Snow, whatever them shows they told me about.
Snow on the Bluff. Yeah, that was wild.
Like one of them shows.
What did I watch recently?
I can't watch.
I don't know, man. You called me.
Never mind. But yeah, salute my brother. Yo, salute Rice.
Brother sons. Yeah, I'm about to wrap it up anyway and shit myself. It's acting up, yo.
Yes,
appreciate y'all. Appreciate everybody in chat. Pink. Appreciate you sticking around all night. Interacting and engaging. Right. Appreciate you, man.
For sure.
Appreciate everybody. Absolutely. I appreciate everybody in the chat. Appreciate everybody, that came and hit the panel. Make sure if you haven't hit the like button, hit it on the way out. I know you fuck with the channel, so you might as well subscribe and shit and turn on a little alert because we go on at different times. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you subscribe to the Ladies of ITOK, the Ladies of ITOK. You know what I'm saying? They'll be on tomorrow, today and shit, You know what I'm saying? Check them out and shit, What we're gonna go out with, whatever the first thing I see, we going out with. And as a matter of fact, I don't know why I'm doing that, I don't care. I'm going out with our shit, I'm going out with our joint, Is it not? Come on, B. This thing is lagging, y'all. All right, let's see. Here we go. Appreciate all of y'all. Be safe. Have a great day. If they only knew.
In the heart of the Bronx, we rise, we shine. Two Puerto Rican brothers, yeah, we redefine. With a mic in hand, we speak our truth now. Podcast and vibes, we attract the crowd. From the streets to the speakers, let the record play. Stories of hustle, grinding every day. Culture in our veins, we bring that fuego. Turn the volume up, it's time for the show.
We're breaking down barriers, watch us flow.
Yeah, we're the voices from the Bronx, can't ignore. From the block to the globe, we're ready for more. With every word we stick, feel the power grow. Puerto Rican pride, let the whole world know. Every episode of spark, igniting the fire.
Laughs and tears, we share it all right. Brothers in this game, we're ready to fight.
Together we stand, aiming for the skies. Yeah, we're the voices from the Bronx, can't ignore. From the block to the globe, we're ready for more. With every word we spit, feel the power grow. Puerto Rican pride, let the whole world know. From the Bronx, can't ignore. From the block to the globe, we're ready for more. With every word we spit, feel the power grow.